quiet!
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another AAA meeting. I am your host, Sinatra Says, and as usual, I am on my own. What's going on out there, chat? Happy Friday. Hope everyone's having a hell of a day. Let's get these guys haloed up because they both know they're dead men. During the intro, let's start with some news today. Our guy, Galanzo Lauria, Coach Red Pill, died in a Ukrainian prison. Do you have Twitters? Yes, at Sinatra_says are the twits. Damn. Coach and I never really got along. We've actually gotten into a couple of yelling matches in our time. But that sucks. He was wasn't he mid-50s? Damn. I saw that earlier, but Jesus Christ, I actually retweeted it. Yeah. Okay, I gotta start on the fucking downer note. I guess that's what we're doing. Oh, okay, that's good. So let's see who we got hanging out in the chat. Keeverdam, what up? Peter, what's going on? Brian Moore, Brian, hello. Sheru Advocates, what's going on? Happy Yous, hello. Mike Savage, Lamented Guide, Patty O Furniture, hello. Darren Root, Alec J Money, listening while I take down my mom's Christmas decorations. Oh, have fun. Rotten Corp, Alec, Ian? I hope I'm saying that right. Hans Dragon Dog, but that's a hell of a name. James Storner, what up? Damn, everybody's out here. Drunkle said update. Oh, computer update. Okay. So Drunkle's just dead. He's not going to be here. Polly's not here. I'm just going to get out of the Discord and have another round of storms moving in. It's pretty shitty here, honestly. It's been like rain, snowing all day. So like even though we got new windows and shit, it's just cold.
No, it was a Discord update. It was a Discord update. It was fine.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Drunkle's not going to be here today, guys.
Get fucked, you asshole.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Okay, I love how you said, "Oh, his computer's updating," as I wrote in the chat saying update.
Yeah, because I saw update, and I assumed it was your computer.
So how would my computer be updating?
Oh, you must not have cell phones in Britain.
We do, but as well you know, because
you don't watch YouTube on your cell phone.
I don't know. I have a separate account. I don't have anything connected to my Drunken Uncle account on my phone. You
Where's
know
the yummy voiced one? I'm right here. What do you mean?
We're both here, darling.
Yeah, we're here, baby.
He brings.
I don't know why I went Austin Powers on that one. That was gross.
I mean, you think that would be me doing that, wouldn't you?
By the way, yeah, not too bad. Oh, both kids. It was their birthday this week, and they're both sick. So I'm doing my best to like poke them with a stick and keep them on the other side of the room.
It's twins as well. It's a double birthday, isn't it? Like, oh Jesus Christ, that's like the parents' worst nightmare. That is.
Yeah, it's not bad. Just the month, like from Christmas to the end of January is just the worst. Fuck it. All three kids' birthdays are in January. Yeah, Shelly's birthday is in January.
Oh, Shelly as well? Like, are
Christmas.
Are they trying to hurt you at this point?
Are.
You had a fucking stroke?
Yeah, in February too.
Just so you could avoid fucking buying presents.
Oh man. All three kids and Shelly are all in January, right on the ass of Christmas. Oh boy.
That sucks, dude. I feel for you. I
gotta get some last minute presents tonight after the show. I was gonna do some gaming.
You have enough presents for me, bro.
Because we're having a little party for him this weekend. Hopefully they'll be feeling better. But I only got him a couple of things, so I got to run to the store and get them something. My Twitch payout came through, so I'm like, oh, I can get some toys with that or something.
Okay, I love a Twitch payout. That has actually like got me through the end of the month more than I care to mention.
And you know what? It sucks because usually I do twitching on a Friday, but I can't because I have to go to the stupid store.
Dude, I am churning out like 15 hours a fucking week, and I tell you what, it still sucks.
yeah, it's not great, and I wasn't able to do it last week, but yeah, whatever. I wasn't able to do it today. I sent you a text message. Unfortunately, people in the chat, there's I sent you a couple actually. I do not see a single one.
I've sent you a couple of messages, right? Because the new year has been very kind to Jungle.
I got logged out.
Oh, really?
I didn't even notice.
That's a shame, man. Because the new year has been very kind to Drunkle, people in the chat. And I have been having sexy messages with a lot of different beautiful ladies. All of which, of course, when they send me a selfie, I automatically send them to Sinatra. But it turns out, and now I've turned over a new leaf since. I've been treating them like shit. And they fucking love it, man.
Uh-oh. I think I need to make a new WhatsApp account.
They send me a fucking selfie, and I just go, like, you look like you're actually fucking working in a toilet right now. And they're like, oh, Millard. They absolutely fucking love it. I can't stop them. They're all over me like a cheap suit. I've worked it out. And like no man ever on the planet has said, do you know what? Maybe if I treat them like shit, they'll like me.
Okay, I see your message. Everything says waiting for this message. This may take a while.
One of the best ones actually I sent you when I was getting well into the sexting as well, and I went, this is actually so good, I'm going to send it to Sinatra. And I sent it to him.
I can't even see it, so that's fun.
And I said, I think I'm going to win a Pulitzer Prize for this one.
I'll see it whenever WhatsApp decides to work, I guess. Yeah, I'm sorry. None of this popped up for me. I didn't know I got logged out. I just
assumed you were jealous. It's fine. But yeah, I did. I sent you a message. Unfortunately,
Can you send me another one?
One of the old boys at the pub died tonight, so I was we were out raising a glass.
Can Drunkle hear us in? He can. He's just talking over me.
I've had a couple of jars, Shadowclaw. It's okay. We were raising a toast to a man who is no longer with us.
Can you send me another message? Because I don't know if this is working.
Of course I can. Do you want a photo of my cock or my asshole?
Just a message that says test should suffice.
Okay, cock it is.
See, Thomas, ahoy hoy. I know the pain. Nazi. It's been on and off, shaning, snow raining here. Plus, my week has been utterly bullshit. Oh, well, that literally made everything load.
You actually just you got my cock message.
Yeah, it just says cock.
It says cock.
Oh, okay. We could do that after the show if you're still around.
Do what?
The thing with the thing about slabs.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna run out at much the same time because there's still everyone's toasting.
Oh, well, okay, yeah.
I want to get back. A man died, dude. Come on, fucking show some respect.
Sorry about that, chat. I had to get that all squared away. That was fucking weird. That's like Drunkle and mine and Drunkle's main communication, and it just stopped working with no fucking warning.
That's okay. Like, I don't need to communicate with you because I know you can always feel me.
I just had 6 blocks there that said waiting for message, waiting for message, waiting for message. So even if it did work, it wouldn't have worked. So fucking, I don't know. It's all there.
Waiting for Polly, waiting for Polly, waiting for Polly.
Yeah, he messaged me, said he's running late.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough then. All right.
I got the heads up on it and feature, not a bug snatcher. Well, that's a fucking shitty feature. If I have something like WhatsApp, I want it to stupid work.
It is free.
Polly is no longer with us. He is in the great ferret cage in the sky.
Oh, he's running. He's running up the stairs to his apartment right now just to tell you off for calling him a ferret.
Uncle Mikey, it's your birthday too. Happy birthday, man.
Oh, dude. Happy birthday, bitch.
The boy's birthday was this week, so that was fun. And then the day after, they both had fevers of like 102. I'm like, you're not going to school, guy.
The thing is, like, at least it happened after their birthday as well.
Yeah.
Because, as you know, I had a fucking terrible cold going through December. And,
you wouldn't get away with it here. You shouldn't get away with it at home.
Jesus Christ. It's Vestonia for 25 says, sending you some love, Drunkle. Love received, sir.
Indeed.
Right into my wallet, which I keep close to my butt. Just saying. No,
hey, boys.
He's not gay.
Look what I got here. Hey, where are the white women at?
I do love that donation. How about sending you some love, Sinatra? How about a Drunkle upgrade? I got you. Limes.
Oh, yes. Line me up. Vestonia,
Guys,
I'm just saying, man, I want a sombrero.
Guys, as you well know, we have 3 evolutions for each of the characters on screen right now. Yes. 25 per evolution, and they stack. So if you say drop I don't know, if you hit the Super Saiyan Goku to take the Stream Boss, you can get 4 evolutions with that. So it's dope.
Oh, my God. That's a fucking bargain.
It's a bargain.
Come on, I was trying to get you back, dude.
You see that Stream Boss chat? And you got confetti, too. Look at that.
It's a bargain. It's a bargain.
It's a bargain. So have you heard? J-Kate sent me a message before the show. I wasn't going to talk about this because I figured everyone was going to be like, the fuck are you talking about? What is this shit? Have you heard about this fucking eBay stalking case?
No.
Dude, this shit is fucking wild. Dude.
You're going to blow my mind.
I am about to get Drunkle that sombrero. I mean, a team effort, guys. You guys can definitely get a sombrero.
Yeah,
we're not that far. So it's an older couple, and I say they're probably late 50s, maybe early 60s.
Oh, so it's not what we call old anymore, is it? Like, really?
Older.
If someone dies at the age of 59, we go, oh, that was so young.
Well, it's older.
No.
Yeah, look, there's JK right there. It's fucking wild, dude. So they're an older couple. And they were
I love that comment, JK. That's fucking excellent. All right, yeah, go on. All right, hit me.
They were such prolific eBay users that they started a little blog, kind of like a little how-to thing. And some of it was negative toward eBay. And then
eBay killed him?
the husband has Parkinson. They started getting weird phone calls. They started getting shit in the mail, porn. Their address was posted as hosting like garage sales, yard sales, sex parties and shit. And then they started getting like funeral arrangements sent to the fucking house.
Whoa, that's dark. That's dark. That's dark. I don't mind getting fucking 25 pizzas delivered to my house, but the moment someone starts sending funeral arrangements, mate, shit.
They start getting funeral arrangements to the fucking house. And then they called the cops because there was a van sitting outside. I might get some of the finer details wrong. I saw it this morning.
Is there not like an article around this? Or
I'm sure there is. J-Kate sent a 60-minute video that was like a good 15-minute summary of it.
Oh, we ain't got that long.
I don't think we could watch it anyway. It's 60 minutes.
First beer of the night, speed is 30 minutes. I'm sorry. Do go on. Right. So
half the speed, you mean?
There was I think I meant that.
Oh yeah, they sent a book on how to live after a spouse died. So they track the van, and it turns out it's an eBay worker who owned the van, or who was renting the van. They tracked where the funeral arrangement came from and where they got the gift card to buy it, and it was a store like 3 miles away from eBay headquarters. And it turns out that the CEO of marketing at eBay basically directed people to harass this fucking couple.
What?
Yeah, they're like, we're going to burn it down. We got to burn them down, make sure they stay down, something like that.
That's an insurrection.
It was, dude, and they got like $3 million in their lawsuit, and that's it. Oh, she was the head of eBay intelligence. That's who was in the van outside their house.
I think $3 million isn't actually all that much anymore.
It's not.
You know what I mean?
But I feel like they would have fucking killed that couple if they didn't get found out.
It
and
seems
all because
that way.
they wrote about how the CEO was making more money than like an exorbitant amount more than the workers. So they decided this Fortune 500, this NASDAQ listing company,
right,
decided to go after 2 independent journalists and like show up at their fucking house, send them funeral arrangements, how to live after. Like they would have killed this couple, I think.
Like this shit went all the way to the top.
Literally all the way to the top.
My God.
Oh, J-Kate's out there clarifying. $3 million in criminal charges. There's still a civil lawsuit pending, so it's probably
okay. Well, thank fucking God.
A lot fucking more. But Jesus fucking Christ, that is the craziest story, and literally nobody's talking about it because
That's a movie.
It is a major corporation going after small independent journalists.
But that is a movie. That is like fucking Ronald McDonald stalking down teenage lovers on fucking
literally.
You know what I mean?
Polly's in the chat. Are you in the call? Oh, what up, Polly?
Is it? Hello. What's
going on, man? How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Yourself?
Oh, I can't complain.
Oh, Polly, you sound a lot better than on Wednesday, man. I'm glad to hear it, dude.
I'm faking it.
oh, good for you. All right, fair enough.
Yeah, people say I don't have the thespianisms.
No one has ever fucking said that, right?
They could absolutely.
Yeah, no one ever has. I made the word up, man. Come on.
Alec, for $1, my bank account is on life support, so this is my last donation for a while. I wanted to wish you, Shelly, Child, and the boys a happy birthday. Thank you very much. It's going to be a very expensive month. If you guys want to help me buy cool shit for everybody, Streamlabs down below.
Yeah, he's buying me
you
a
try to help
too.
out, make a move so someone can prosper, and yet the ratio remains useless as you dipshits. Smash the fucking like button, you ingrates. If you aren't supporting or sharing the stream, you're a freeloading asshat. That is the words of one Stephen David. Thank you very much, StevDev.
Told. StevDev.
Remember when he was StevDev?
I remember when he was StevDev.
Who could forget StevDev?
That was a long time ago, sir.
That first beer of the night is very good.
Oh,
I have a speakeasy video idea, Polly, that I think I'm going to shoot tomorrow. And I have So what I did was I went to my local grocery mart that is not a liquor store, but sells liquor. You know what I mean?
You sound like somebody who just got to the country yesterday. I went to the local grocery market. Provisions procurement locale. Okay, go on. Yes.
They have food in tins.
The delicatessen.
Right.
Later, Ravon.
Jesus Christ.
So the premise of my video is, can an amateur palate taste the difference between good quality liquor and shit quality liquor?
It's been done before. Doesn't matter. Do it again.
The answer? The answer is no.
I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do basic cocktails. Old fashioned, margarita.
Right. You're doing cocktails. That's different, I think.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Can you taste, can the amateur palate taste the difference?
The expert can't. So if the amateur can, good. And when I say the expert can't, okay, if we set up a flight of 5 different bourbons, okay, let's just say, because we both know bourbon pretty well, right?
Yeah.
Would we be able to organize them from most expensive to least expensive? And there were no games being played like they really were. This one isn't. Like, this one's radically overpriced because, you know, it's Hennessy is overpriced for what you're getting. You know what I mean? No one was playing games like that, whatever.
Right.
Yeah, you'd be able to do a pretty good job. But, you know, not bad, but
I like a Hennessy, I gotta say.
So
It's not the best.
I like Hennessy too. It's not a question of whether it's a good product.
This all comes to a punchline, but in a non-funny punchline.
Okay.
So I'm going to do a vodka gimlet, like your basic martini, a daiquiri, and an old fashioned, a tequila sunrise. So you get the 5 basics, right?
Nice. Yeah, no, those are
Beginning
classics.
of the day
Cool.
to the end. Right.
And good for you calling it a gimlet.
You get the 5 basics. Very spirit forward
grannies you drink
drinks.
gimlets.
Well, a gimlet's good. I like a good gimlet.
No, they're great. No one calls them a gimlet anymore because it sounds like a granny drink, and it's like
it just sounds like a character from Lord of the Rings.
What do they call them?
Yeah. Oh well, a whole bunch of shit. Like that usually
it's actually pronounced gimlet.
Yeah. It's a GIF thing. Like it just
Oh. So I went.
But
to the store.
it did. Yeah. Okay. So you went to the provision supply store. Yeah.
I went to the local market.
I like the idea of this, by the way, Sin. I like it.
Thank you.
As a video.
I went to the market.
Yeah.
And I got all 5 spirits. My gin, my tequila, my bourbon, my
Jacob
just
Marley,
whiskey. My gin, tequila, whiskey, rum, and vodka. So guess how much Price is Right, all 5 bottles cost. And I got the cheapest shit they had. Together, all 5 bottles.
I hate Price is Right rules. Because I've also got to sit there and go like, oh, so what's that in American dollars? It's just dumb. It's a dumb game.
And this will give you an idea of the bottom shelf to the top shelf.
Or how's it work in Ohio?
Tax
and tax, Polly!
No tax.
Jesus Christ, fuck!
MSRP.
What are you yelling at me about tax for? It's a thing.
No, I'm saying yes, Polly. You're right. Sometimes I shout when I agree with you.
And it's without going over, so 55.
5
what does
bottles.
MSRP stand?
A manufacturer suggested retail price. 5 bottles.
See, I would have said Mrs. Ripley.
Cheapest of the cheap, lowest of the low quality. 2 of them are in plastic containers.
Okay, all right, 5 bottles.
Yeah, you're in weirdo, Ohio, though. They have to sell for MSRP, right?
And I live in the fucking hood.
Okay, I'm gonna lower it 45. I said 55. I'm lowering
45, Drunkle. You got to guess.
$1, Bob.
Well, I'll tell you what. J-Kate was spot on. All
No way.
5 bottles were $27. The tequila, 750 milliliter plastic bottle, was $2.99.
Oh, fucking hell no.
Dude, this is the shit that people drink out of paper bags.
Yeah, that's like when I go to Tesco and I see there's a brand of white wine that's just called white wine.
Yeah.
It's rough.
The gin was $3.49.
Good Lord.
Oh, this is going to be a bad video.
So the gimlets, like let's say you're making a bourbon sour, you can hide
I'm just
some
going to
pretty
do an old fashioned.
Yeah. I mean, you can hide pretty bad bourbon inside a bourbon sour. Come on, lemon or lime juice and sugar. You know, it's covering up a lot of shame. You know what I mean?
I think
A lot of shame.
I think. Oh shit! You just made me. Oh, I think the lowest quality fucking whiskey I could find. SoCo.
Okay.
No, well,
I think that's the lowest
That's
quality.
not whiskey.
It's technically whiskey.
So I'm not having technically when it comes to Southern Comfort. I don't want that on my pallet, on my table, or in my country.
I think that is the
Fuck
lowest
Southern
quality
Comfort.
because it was like $6.99.
Disgusting.
I think that's the
Disgusting.
lowest quality that they had. Was
But if you're
Southern
making me a
Comfort.
gin martini, and I like gin, but I'm not fanatical about it, and the gin I like is, I'm a picky gin drinker, not high end. It's just as soon as it starts tasting like a pine cleaner, I'm out.
Really, I like the juniper.
I mean, is it the people who like gin?
I like gin.
But also the people that unironically ride horses.
Well, I haven't done that yet. It's not the end of the world, so I feel
I was
like
in
don't need
Boy
to.
Scouts. Fuck you. What? We rode horses. What?
I used to ride horses, mate, but I don't unironically like gin.
So
Well,
we went to.
I must have missed your point. What the hell was that? What were you?
I'm saying
he's drunk.
it's people who are posh and they're trying to be posh. They go, oh, lovely gin. Oh, you can really taste the juniper berries.
I love
that's
juniper
interesting,
forward.
man. You even got the language such and such forward. Yeah, I did.
So we
That's
went
the
to
problem with New World wine. It's too fruit forward.
we went to Put in Bay for my birthday, and we had a bunch of friends come up there, and we're bar hopping, and the one girl who was with us, she's a gin drinker. That's what she drinks, and every time she would go get a drink, she'd get a gin and soda. No, she would get a gin and soda. So Shelly would go up with her, and Shelly would be like, "Oh, that looks really good." She would get a gin and soda. Get me my beer.
Oh,
Shelly would get a gin and soda and her beer. So she would come back, take like 3 sips out of her gin and soda and go, "I don't like this," and hand it to me. She did this like 7 times throughout the bar hop. She'd say, "I don't like gin," and she'd give it to me. So I just had all these extra gin and sodas.
Oh, knock them back. I mean, a free drink.
Oh, I did. Don't worry. It wasn't free. I
Fucking
still
right,
paid
man.
for
Yeah.
it.
Molly came. He's like, "Yeah, we went to a horseback camping. Girl Scouts." Well, this was Boy Scouts, so the point was the merit badges, right? You're gonna learn something, punk. Because boys and Sin, you got boys, rambunctious little fucking bastards
God
that we
damn
all are.
Don't,
You know
don't
what I
get
mean?
him started, man.
Yeah.
They're
Get 'em
birthday
doing
boys.
something and
They're
something
sick, and they're still
constructive,
running
you know?
all the fuck around the house. I'm ready.
Yeah.
To, like they start running back and forth because it's cold outside. They don't want to go outside. I take them outside, go run around out here. They go, "It's
Fucking
too
lock the door.
cold," so they run back and forth inside. When they start doing it, my boys are very tall, but they're very
How
thin.
tall are they now, to be honest? Because
They're like 4'8".
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, they shot up, man. Fuck me.
All the men on my ex's side of the family are super fucking tall.
They're old enough to actually fucking like beat you up now.
They can
Like,
try.
They
No,
can do it.
Molly, I'm in the.
They'll
No,
double team you.
I didn't think you were taking a stab at me. I was going because it's Boy Scouts. They made it about merit badges, right? So it's like, yeah, you go horse riding after you've learned to put the saddle on and properly set the bridle and you had to know the name of all the thing and employ all the knots that you knew to be able to blah blah blah, like all the rigging and whatnot for the horse, its bite and everything.
Rigging.
How old are they? They're 11 and they're taller than the 13-year-old by like 5 inches.
Wow.
It's not a bite, it's a bit. Rigging.
Oh, there was a point to this.
It's not
They
a
run-
boat.
They run back and forth in the house and it gets so annoying just hearing the
You've
their
ridden
elephant
horses
feet.
before. The connect. Never
I just want to run in and clothesline them while they're running. A shadow claw for
Maybe
$1.
I think you should.
I just told
They'd
my mom
love it.
about the eBay story. She wasn't happy. They were trying to scam her some years ago and deleted what she purchased from the system and put it back like a week later. I very rarely use eBay, but I've never had a bad experience like that.
Dude, I'll tell you what, I've not used eBay since fucking Amazon came into prominence, There's not been any need.
There's some stuff that I will look on eBay for, but honestly, I look for pricing more than anything.
Oh, like your collectors models and shit like that. Yeah, okay, yeah, I totally get you. Yeah, fair enough.
Because I got bored the other day and I just started looking up prices for some of the figures I already have. And of course, it's eBay and Macari are the only two things that are secondhand markets that are widespread. You can go on Facebook, whatever marketplace, but that's a fucking cesspit.
Brushing the horses, actually, Shadow Claw was my favorite part.
Yes, brushing horses is very fun. It's
great.
cathartic
Yeah.
for some reason.
You're exactly right. I hope you're not being ironic, because yes,
I'm
it
not.
is very.
It's very cathartic because they're
'cause
relaxed. And it's
exactly
just this giant
the
fucking
horse
beast.
digs it, and it's just you and the horse, and there's no woman anywhere going me 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 me. It's nice. You get the cowboyisms. It's like, yeah, okay.
It's this, people. I always forget how big horses are till I'm near one.
Yeah.
And it's this giant fucking beast that carries men around,
which is also
doesn't even
terrified
notice.
Of everything as well.
And you're just brushing it, and they're chill, and you're making them chill, so you're super chill. It's dope.
Actually,
brushing horses is very dope.
Yeah.
The brushing's great, but my favorite bit was actually taking out of the dandy brush, taking the loose hair out of it afterwards. It just comes out in a fucking like a mat. That was my fucking favorite bit, mate.
I got a fucking horse that does that in my house, and it's irritating.
It was just satisfying as fuck.
JK for the 2722 Crab Rave, and that's an upgrade. We're going to give that one to Polly. Actually, you know what? Fuck you, Polly. I'm going to give that one to me because I never get upgraded.
Oh,
I never upgrade me.
I could be a turnip right now.
You could be, but you're not.
I could be one step away from a sombrero, man.
For the schlicker, looking forward to the video. I was supposed to record it yesterday, but the girl who helps me record was like, I got my days off wrong. I didn't know I wasn't off Thursday. So I'm doing it tomorrow.
That was a banging impression.
It is. The girl who helps me she's a very tiny lady. She's 4'9" at best, and maybe 95 pounds. So she helps me, and she'll drink what I drink. And I'm halfway through the video. She's like,
how?
I'm very drunk. Because she tastes them. She tastes what I drink, but I usually finish the drink. I very rarely dump it. But she'll be like, oh, God, so drunk. Shelly will walk in. She'll be like, what's her face drunk? I'm like, shit face. She's taking a nap on the couch. We got the video.
Tell you what, yeah, fucking good for her, man. Fucking hell. What a soldier.
She's a trooper for sure. I have not seen the Crab Rave in forever.
It's been a hot minute.
It's gonna fuck up Fastonia's Stream Boss HP, but I want to see it one more time. That is an OG. That is an OG fucking donation. I do like. Shelly is a short stack. No, Shelly's like 5'7". She's like
Shelly
a half a head shorter than me.
She's an Amazonian warrior.
She is. But sword, blah blah. You guys want some schnews? Because Christmas Island records. Yeah. Oh, that is Christmas Island. I didn't even think about that.
Uh-huh.
Yes, it's completely cyclical here on the AAA.
So a short stack. I mean, I call her short all the time. She goes, "You're only
By the
like
way,
6 foot."
I'll be presenting my new flag for Christmas Island tonight on Noir Bar.
Ooh.
Oh no!
What time is Mama?
It's at 12:30 a.m. Eastern over on Mach channel.
Ooh, wait.
So what would that be? 11:30 Central. I got to figure these things out.
That would be 11:30 Central, 9:30 Pacific, 5:30 England, 12:30 noon.
On
30 Christmas Island.
Yeah, 12:30 noon on Christmas Island. Yes.
No, noon 30.
Noon 30. Noon 30.
Oh man, this.
Well,
goes
yeah,
nowhere.
it's got like
we were talking about flags, Australian flags, and then I'd like bug and far that Christmas Island is a part of Australia, particularly Western Australia, where she's at, and they don't claim it. It's like the coolest little island, and it's Santa's summer home, and it's got crabs.
Flying Fish Cove, is that?
Yeah, Flying Fish Cove is the
that's
capital,
it, right,
and they're listening right now. Shout out to you peeps.
I got all three of them.
I sent Far the funniest fucking meme, and she did not respond to it, and I was very offended because she just got back from vacation, didn't she?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll show you guys what I sent her. I was very proud of this.
You know, like midnight is like like 30 is 0 dark 30.
Yeah.
It's like noon 0 light 30.
Now it is.
Fucking A.
So Far just got back from vacation, so I sent her this meme because I thought it was great.
She said, "Do you come from a land down?"
See it?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Oh yeah, let me share it to you guys. By bad. If Discord ever decides to load, that'd be great.
My Discord fucked up.
I thought this was fucking hilarious. Little Bloodborne meme.
Oh, fuck that.
I thought this was great. She didn't respond, the bitch.
Sinatra, what the fuck did you send me at like 5 a.m. last night, dude?
Nothing, because my phone wasn't working.
There was some TikTok of a black guy.
Oh, I have that for later. I have that for later. Don't ruin it. That made me laugh so fucking hard. It's not even funny.
I had a giggle.
Actually, no, fine. Fuck it. We'll have it now. Guys, before we get into the news,
gonna love this.
I think yes, because it's a wonderful update. Guys, smash the like button, share it out on your social media, should you feel so inclined. Streamlabs is down below. We're already 10% of the goal. Fostonia has very low HP. We have 6 more upgrades across the 7 more upgrades. 3 for Drunkle, 2 for me, 3 for Polly. So 8 more upgrades.
My God.
Whatever.
God, I want a sombrero.
We have several upgrades at 25 apiece. We have amazing donations down below. Sound, no sound. That's a fucking song. So smash a like, do the thing. The Streamlabs down below. Support the hosts, and let's get into some schnews. We'll bump that thing up for Polly because this was.
Yeah. Please do. Yeah, I love this.
So you remember the judge that got jumped by the dude, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, y'all bring him in here. Bring his ass in here. Good morning, Your Honor. You shut the fuck up, bitch. Okay, everybody ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court is now in session. I hereby sentence you to death. I got the needle right here. Bring him up here. What the fuck? Hey, ain't you supposed to read my charges? Matter of fact, charge up the fucking electric chair. I got the charger. I mean, yeah, you right. You've been found guilty on one charge of thinking that this shit is fucking sweet. Bring him up here. Bring that nigga
What about the charging up the electric chair?
I genuinely hope that she had to go in front of the same judge. I couldn't hold back my fear. This is how I would be acting. Oh, fucking Christ.
That was one of the wildest videos of 2024.
Dude,
I'm saying it, not 20, and it is fucking January.
We are all I am in a violence mood tonight.
So season 1 of The Witcher, right? You had toss a coin to your Witcher.
Yeah.
Season 2, you had Burn Witcher Burn. Season 3, it turns out, had Ride Witcher Ride, which is the cringiest fucking song
I haven't watched a single episode yet.
Dude, the song is just awful.
And Dandelion is performing it?
Dandelion, but yes, yeah. Oh,
That's how it's pronounced. Yeah. That's how the narrator pronounced it, as Dandelion.
They actually say Yaske in the Netflix series. Yeah, it's fucking terrible, dude. It is fucking terrible. You gotta hear it. You will cringe.
I don't think so.
You will cringe. You will turn into a prune. You will cringe so hard.
I haven't watched anything of the new season. I don't think I'm going to.
The fights are great. The fights are always great.
Big drums.
Hell yes. It's so cool.
So fucking cool.
It's the cheering Americans at the end that sells it, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. People go, woo!
Yeah, woo!
That is what cheering means. That's correct.
I don't necessarily think it was Americans either, because I woo.
Not like that.
You're an un-American.
I think it's great.
No, you're honorary American.
Oh, that means a lot to me. Thank you.
Well, if anybody would be. Alan, thank you for the $10. What a gentleman. Simp says Polly. Alan.
And that was Alan for the 10 over here. It's Sin.
Hold your fire! This man isn't black! What?
And that's Alan for 10. And I choose to ignore it. Alan.
It's rude.
I couldn't do it. I love him so much. I couldn't do it.
It's very rude. I have been very much enjoying God of War, playing through that. That's a very fun game. Bryce, thank you. This has brought hours and hours of entertainment.
Which one did you get bought?
The one that's on Steam, the 2018 version, I think it was.
Oh yeah, so not the newest, but yeah, okay, cool.
The newest is Ragnarok, and it sent me down a rabbit hole because, as Shelley will attest, as you can attest with my recommendations from King Killer to First Law, my favorite.
Don't get me started.
Well, where are you in First Law?
Yeah, I was just about to say the Feared is dead.
Oh, okay. So you're still in the middle of.
But also, what's Glockter's mate? You go. Well, actually, Superior, he's dead as well.
Yeah. Okay. So you're at the end of book 3.
He literally died when I was coming back from Tesco.
That shocked me. The first
it got me. He didn't do it fucking nicely either, did he? So I love
he didn't do it at all
because he's the proper fucking Michael Caine character as well. Well, Superior Glockter, actually, I think you'll find. Oh no, I'm dead. That's basically what happened.
Well, he didn't do it at all. Frost did it.
Spoilers. Oh, okay, right, yeah. No, but he's dead.
He is dead.
And it's a shame because I really liked him.
Well, he was one of my favorites because he'd do something. He'd be like, dead.
Well, the thing is, it's down to the narration. The narrator is just fucking phenomenal.
Hands down the best narrator from any. Like the dude who narrated
King
Killer,
I'm saying?
Amazing. This guy is on a different fucking level.
Dude, King Killer was fucking fantastic. But I mean, and I love fucking voice acting, mate. But this isn't even voice acting, mate. This is something fucking completely superior.
This is on a completely different level. Like with Glockta, he goes into those inner monologues, or when he's dreaming, he has a lisp, except when he's dreaming. And he has his inner monologue. Like he'll be talking, and he's got the lisp when he's talking, but in his head.
In his head, he's still got his teeth. Right?
It's just that little attention to detail. I fucking love. Okay, people are like, "What? Just shut the fuck." Except JK. JK's like, "This is yes, exactly."
Don't worry about it, JK.
Anyway,
the Superior will make sure their questions get answered.
Okay, that got Alan's there. That's perfect. We are almost 20% to goal. Good fucking work, chat. Nicely done. Eat the fucking aliens, because that's wrong button. And I know it's a big ask, but I'm gonna throw it out there anyway. If we could get a big Witcher, I would love to see some real good old men with swords violence. This has sparked up some controversy, and I'm curious to see what your guys' opinion on it is. Pope Francis has called for a universal ban on surrogacy. He calls it deplorable and a grave violation of the dignity of women and the child. And not for those reasons he attested to or that he cited, but I agree, surrogacy should be banned anymore.
How have I not heard of this up until right now as well? Like the Pope decreeing something is normally quite big news, isn't it, really?
Because this is
An edict?
This is something a lot of people are torn on. Because surrogacy used to be something that people would do to, help create a family. We want to use our biological material to help make a family. This woman is willing to do this. But now it's become a fucking massive hub of human trafficking.
Oh, is that your issue?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. That's an interesting take. I mean, I honestly, I thought you were going to go more down the route of just fucking adopt a child. There's lots of kids without parents out there.
That's another big part of it too. But I understand the wanting a kid that's made of your own genes.
I don't know.
But,
keep your genes in your genes, man.
But surrogacy has become a massive fucking human trafficking thing. Like, you're basically buying a kid from an underprivileged poor woman who's probably getting $5,000 out of the fucking $150,000 that you paid for it.
Yeah.
The problem is adoption is so expensive.
Is that true?
Well, it depends on the country, doesn't it?
When my mom adopted me, it was thousands and thousands of dollars.
I think because they got to come to your house and make sure that it's, the baby's got a clean hutch.
Massive courtness back and forth. It is.
The baby has a clean hutch.
A hutch. Yeah. Make sure you walk it every day.
What's a baby hutch?
Bassinet.
What is it?
Okay.
Yeah.
I just hadn't heard the word. I was just wondering what it was. That's all I did.
Surrogacy is also very expensive. Surrogacy is like 3 times the amount, but you're paying for somebody to make a child for you.
You don't believe in wombs for rent?
No, I don't. I do not believe in human trafficking. Because
when you put it like that, Polly, fuck it.
Because at least with adoption, you have some government checkup on who's getting the kid. With surrogacy, you don't. Look at fucking what's his name? The cat fucker.
Look,
Shane Dawson. He bought 2 kids. And that is essentially what it is.
Everything about what you just said, it raises a whole bunch of questions, none of which I'm going to ask.
Him and his husband bought 2 kids. Like it's very gross anymore. It's a womb with a view. A lot of people in the chat think that surrogacy should be banned. Like, the idea of it's not until like the past fucking 5 or 10 years where surrogacy and the trafficking around it has been an issue, but people take advantage of poor, and I hate to use the word, underprivileged people rent the womb, and then buy the kid. And the woman gets like none of the money. It's whoever owns the woman that gets the money. It takes a few people to ruin it for everybody. Well, that's literally everything. The modern day has ruined every good intention. Well, this is something that has started with good intention, but has been destroyed by people who polywords. Well, I mean, we covered
said that. It's like, I'm surprised Polly hasn't dropped a polyword here. And it's like, hey.
Like, we've covered how many stories about people who've bought kids and then ended up like raping and killing them? How many stories of those have we covered?
That's the stuff you don't want to talk about, right? Or whoever doesn't want to talk about.
But the thing is, like, outlawing this, how are you going to enforce it? That is a bigger question here. Is going to be marriage licenses? Would you like to know more?
Poltergeist says, I almost signed up to be a surrogate. Starting pay is $60,000 plus medical expenses. That's for women like you. Most surrogates come from less reputable sources.
Baby merchant. Babies for free.
Yeah, baby merchants, which are usually
anyone who knows that Cop Rock reference, hit me up in chat, man. You're awesome.
Eastern Asian or South American. So let's speak plainly about it. Coyotes who own these women rent out their wombs for a certain price. The woman gets like $2,000 of the $100,000 that it cost.
These are the things that happen across the border that don't happen because you're a racist sin.
Mm-hmm.
Coyotes don't bring young, healthy women across the border specifically for this purpose. What are you talking about?
And if it does happen, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Oh, don't forget the Mika's. Well, that was an adoption. She rehomed the kid because he was autistic. I made a video about that. I think I got like 300,000 views on that video. Then it got struck down.
Well, the thing is, though, like, unless you're going to actually start going down the road of pregnancy licenses, this is unenforceable.
But, Drunko, you asked a good question. How to enforce it? You're right.
Yeah.
Complexity around enforcement big. There are a few ways off the top that it can be
curtailed,
made far less easy. So if people want to engage in a private commerce, you know that becomes difficult to regulate. Like, hey, you want to go buy a controlled substance in a little baggie? Let's go down the street.
I do.
Well, you know what I mean? Like, it's how are you going to enforce this? Okay, people are going to have to go do it that way. And it's like, well, it forces it underground. And the classic argument, whether it be about narcotics or metals trading or whatever the fuck, people say, well, don't let it go underground because that's when it becomes unregulatable. That's a convenient argument and ignores the details of how human interaction works in terms of commerce. If you facilitate and make it easy, it blooms in a way that it wouldn't otherwise. So sorry, to answer your question, though, there are certain things you can't contract for, right?
Yeah.
Like you can't, people like you can write up a contract for anything. In America, for slavery, no, you can't. As a far gone example. Now. But no, I meant in the past.
Washington.
Yeah. With your freedoms and your whatnots.
I think a big way to curtail
contract law will no longer allow, like if it were the United States, contract law cannot be specific to surrogacy. So it's like we can't write up a contract. So now it's private contractual services between people. That's the only way that it would work. So now you, as the person who rented the womb, are up to enforce it upon the woman. And anybody who is holding a woman, you increase the penalties for that. Like, so is it 100% enforceable? Not even close, but there are things that could be done that aren't. You see what I'm saying? Like right now, it's wide open to contract law. Lawyers specialize in surrogacy contracting.
And so, it's not a real big way to curtail it would be to really crack down on illegal immigration.
Amen, brother. I mean, seriously, all jokes aside, yes. Another reason in the giant pile.
That'd be a huge way.
They're always talking about the children. No, let's not worry about this aspect of the children.
These children don't matter because certain people buy them. And let's not beat around the bush. That is what it is. This is people buying babies. Anyway, let's move on. How often?
I'll agree with. Yeah, it 100% is. Yeah.
How often should you change your underwear? The answer may surprise you. If anybody answers this less than every day, you are disgusting and need to be pressure washed immediately.
You're banned from the chat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at the chat.
I'm looking too.
I was looking at chat. I was hoping someone was going to say, yeah, Polly, I know that Cop Rock song, Baby Merchant. Y'all disappoint me.
No,
watch
you're all right.
Look at this
you're
answer.
You're all right. No.
Look at this answer. 47% of adults say they would never wear underwear for more than a day. What the fuck are 53% of people doing? Change your fucking underwear.
Just stinking the place up. How soon until changing your underwear affects carbon emissions?
Oh, look at Fancy Sinatra and his fresh undies.
Yeah, fucking change them shits.
You're goddamn right, fresh undies, mate.
You guys want some real news, like some real hardcore news?
This wasn't real news.
Pete Davidson said he was high during Aretha Franklin's funeral. Is a super hardcore important news.
I know who one of those is.
Who's Keith Davidson?
Oh,
Davidson?
Saturday Night Live, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that I know.
Did
I know
I say
he is
Keith Davidson?
No, I did.
Stole Kanye's bird.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Alexa, clear
He's Kanye's
notifications.
bird. What?
No, he
Alcohol,
stole Kanye's
liquor,
missus.
booze.
And he looks like the epitome of crack.
Mystic Fox said, sorry, Sin, I don't leave skid marks. That doesn't mean you shouldn't change your fucking underwear, gross.
Still change your fucking underwear, man.
You know who looks like the epitome of crack? Whoever
Russell
the fucking.
Brand. Oh.
Yeah.
Nah, he looks. I can't say that.
That's hepatitis, isn't it? That's
yeah, it's
yeah.
jaundice combined with weed and no food.
A lack of the munchies.
Yeah. C. Thomas, thank you for the $2. Polly, Nazi, how's it going?
Yeah.
Hope things are well.
I like that.
Who looks like a crackhead? Whatever that dude's name was that was married to Jennifer Lopez before Batfleck came back.
Oh, shit.
Look that guy up. He's got sunken eyes. He looks like crack and meth and PCP on occasion. Oh, hell.
Alright, don't you just wait for my fucking time.
E to the dubs. It's Polydub.
Bitch, let me have it. I'm that savage.
Why do you keep screaming, bro?
Baby, that's a habit.
Nice.
Estonia, thank you for the $25. I read ahead. That's it. Polly, thank you so much for sounding out my words exactly the way I heard them when they were typed. Fucking Mr. Uppity, that Sinatra guy. With your fancy fresh underwear. You iron them too, don't you? Don't you?
No, I do not.
You don't? Mark
Kelly does.
Anthony is I think.
Mark Antony, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. That guy's rich. He's married to a woman who's got her butt insured. Like he or
If
was.
he's that rich, he can
Mark
afford a
Antony.
fucking cheeseburger, man.
Mark Antony.
Anthony.
Is it Anthony?
Anthony's like the cool Roman general would be.
That's what I looked it up. I'm like, this is not. Oh yeah, no. He does. He looks like a cracked out version of
Jordan Peterson.
No. Land of the Dead. Violent Night. Oh,
he looks like Bruno Mars should. A bomb.
Stranger Things?
No.
Remy Malik, that guy.
No.
Oh, is that the Super Mario?
John Leguizamo.
The Super Mario Brothers.
Leguizamo? John Leguizamo. That's what he looks like. A cranked
out
version
the
of John
Violator
Leguizamo.
from Spawn for me.
Just words.
Or Benny Blanco from the Bronx.
You know, Spawn shows up in the Invincible comics.
You don't need to go watch
Really?
Carlito's Way.
Does it? When?
Apparently, yeah. He gets absolutely destroyed.
When? I read through the Invincible comics. I don't remember Spawn showing up.
Maybe it was just on. I don't know. It's just something I read.
Also fought Batman.
I think somebody lied to you.
Written by Frank Miller.
Possibly, yeah.
Spawn
Also,
lost to Batman?
The Spawn film was all right, and
the Spawn comics were great.
I wanted it. The Spawn comics were amazing.
Yeah, they really were.
The Spawn film was all right, and I wanted.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Todd McFarlane isn't my favorite artist of all time. Some people just thought he was the second coming when it came to his style. It's all right, but it works, and easily one of the best story concepts to come out of Image Comics.
I like McFarlane. He's all right.
I love having Polly here when we mention comics because he just comes in and fucking is like, Frank Miller was the best. Because I know you fucking love Frank Miller as well.
It's just a matter of
But
time.
I mean,
before
it's true
Miller
though.
gets
He is the
Interestingly
best.
enough, when Batman v Spawn, right? Frank Miller wrote it. No, listen, Frank Miller wrote it, and Todd McFarlane drew it. It's worth reading.
It's cyclical.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we do. Big circles.
Big circles.
Guys, someone take out Alan as Stream Boss. You can't let someone named Alan be Stream
Oh,
Boss.
Spawn the cartoon, Looney Lenny. You nailed
I
it.
don't know why, but-
It's not popular enough. The HBO Spawn series, the animated series, was fucking knockdown good.
I don't know why you can't have somebody named Alan be stream boss, but you can't. So somebody take him out. But make sure that like button is hit. So this is pretty good. Oh, fuck you.
Nice.
Alpha male dating a transgender woman slams haters for calling their love wrong. So this is a change of the headline. It said, I am an alpha male who was dating a transgender person. And here's why it's okay.
It is the old thing of like, if you call yourself an alpha male, you're not an alpha male.
But Polly, I grabbed this for you. I can't show this on stream for reasons that will be very apparent. But Alan for 50, no comment. All right, I guess I'll shut my fucking mouth.
I've got to get back to watching that, man, because I really enjoyed that show.
Thank you so much, Alan, for the big 50. Haven't heard that in a long time. That's a good one.
Yes, Alan.
All right, so I can't show this, but Polly, I have this just for you. I can't even read it out.
Let me just pull this over here.
They didn't even write it properly.
I gotta turn my screen res up. It's like
Impiginated for the man.
240p.
Here, I'll mute my audio output.
Control and scroll, dude. Control. Scroll.
I can see the poly word there, so I'm like, all right.
It's Vito. It's Vito from The Sopranos saying, "I'm."
Oh, I can get a letter from my doctor.
I'm an alpha male.
Oh, I'm an alpha. That was what.
I'm in therapy.
That's one of the best things about The Sopranos in terms of the writing. It wasn't always the best, but when they would do straightforward statements that weren't supposed to be funny, but they clearly are,
great.
if you know what I mean. Like when Vito's like, hey, I'm not I can get a letter from my doctor. It was the heart medication I was taking. And Tony says to him, really? Medication that made you want to suck cock?
Dude, Polly, I highly suggest you go follow this Twitter feed at Tony Sneed Prano. It is the greatest shit I have ever seen. Like this was just posted earlier. So this is exactly how cold it is outside.
Oh my god, I saw that on Reddit earlier. That is brilliant, man.
It's so good.
Great. Did they render it like 8-bitted?
8-bit, yeah, fucking
that is fantastic. I love that.
And it's accurate too, because this is exactly how cold it is outside.
How cold is it?
This
so cold, I'm willing to wrap myself in a van carpet.
Oh, I'm shaking like a mobster in a tax office.
That's good. Customer upset with Subway order charged with battery after beating worker with a sandwich.
How often do we come up with these? Why?
Did we have this article? This
no,
was
not this one. One that was just like it, because people keep assaulting fast food workers with food.
They do. They actually do.
Yeah. Leave them poor bastards alone, man. They're not loving life. Jesus.
Yeah. Shit, man, we're like 25% to goal. Thank you so much, Alan. We're 25% to the goal. If we can get, and that is 2 upgrades, so that's going to be 1 to Drunkle, who's going to get a turnip. I'm sorry I forgot to do this earlier. It's 1 to Polly, and 1 to Drunkle, who gets to be a turnip.
Yeah. One more for a sombrero, people.
You're
Come on.
1 away from a sombrero.
Come on.
You're 1 away, Polly's 1 away, and I'm 1 away. We're $75 from being fully upgraded. Nicely done.
These people already work in Subway. Why would you make their life worse?
They're
doing a hard fucking job. It's not the best fucking thing in the world. I'm sure they don't hate it, but they do after you came in. Fuck.
The first line of the article: talk about biting the hand that feeds you.
New York
An
Post.
irate Subway customer who was upset with his sandwich had not been cut in half was charged with battery after allegedly.
It was over the sandwich not being cut in half.
Allegedly.
What the absolute
allegedly
fuck? I mean, allegedly, of course. Yeah, we don't want to get in trouble here.
No, you don't.
You know what I do?
Anymore?
I'd pull the knife out of my pocket and cut it in half.
Because you have a knife in your pocket.
Mid-air, 110 Witcher style. You made it in the middle. You meet it in the middle. You samurai that shit. Alan, goddamn.
Liquor and whores. Cigarettes and dope and mustard and bologna. Liquor and whores.
I hope everybody else sings along to that the way I do.
Allegedly.
You don't have the sound? Beautiful.
It took me a minute.
Alan for another 50. God damn, that unnecessary but greatly appreciated. Thank you, Alan.
Alan,
generous soul.
Alan kicks ass.
Yeah.
He kicks ass.
I'm gonna buy so many Pokemon cards for my kids with that. Probably.
I'm gonna buy so many kids for my Pokemon with that.
Kids are a little more expensive. So the dude hit somebody with a subway sandwich.
You haven't seen what some of them shiny cards are
Fuck
going
that
for. You know how much they want for that goddamn golden otter card? Good Lord.
I know. You should see what they're looking.
Polly.
You should see what they're trying to get for that fucking Super Saiyan Evolution Blue Vegeta. It's fucking insane. Actually, unironically, you guys know I collect the Dragon Ball cards?
I do. Yeah.
Or the Dragon Ball figures?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The figure, sure.
That's what you meant. I'm sorry.
The first one, it's 2011 Comic-Con exclusive figure arts figure, Super Saiyan Goku. Price is right. Point to the game. How much does this thing go for?
All right. First of all, what fucking game?
Yeah, I was going to say, you have a game? That's the most interesting thing you said.
I do. I do indeed have a game.
Oh, shit. He's fucking looking it up right now. He's typing in steakhouse.
The chat would definitely hear my keyboard clacking. I absolutely have a game.
$4,112.
Polly?
You said 4,000 something? Okay.
$4,112.76.
$6,000.
Last I looked, and this is
Hold your fire! This man isn't black! What?
Last I looked, and this is the only figure I do not have. It was $1,750. $1,700 fucking dollars.
What?
For a fucking little tiny action figure.
Is there Coke inside?
Dude, that thing could be made of Coke and it would still cost less.
Is there Coke inside?
Not that I'm aware of.
It was Alan for $10 with no message, and he doesn't need a message because it's Alan. That's message enough.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
It is, indeed.
The message is the man.
Like big drums.
I love that one.
Goku.
Okay. Let's see.
Shopping.
Alan, thank you for the $10 with no message whatsoever. But give it the hat. Alan, gentlemen.
Okay. No box, so I'm not interested in it. It's $900. No box. I don't want it if it doesn't have the box. $900. Then Macari 2000, eBay 3000. A very damaged box for $1,250. 10.
Okay, while you're thinking out loud, I'm just going to go through some of these. Shadowclaw, thank you for the $1. 5 o'clock, time for some coke and fine bitches. Name that movie. Lol.
Predators.
It sounds like I keep wanting to say Don't Be a Menace, but it's not Don't Be a Menace.
Predators. No, because and then the guy goes, 5 o'clock, time to rape a fine bitch. It was Predators.
I feel like you're making that up.
Shot Claw in the chat says correct. Fucking right. Thank you.
Wow. Nice. Well done.
Me and my friend who I live with laughed our fucking asses off at that.
I don't remember that line. I've seen the movie, but I don't remember that line at all.
Fucking Jimmy Buffett goes, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. We're like, it's time to rape a fucking fine bitch.
Linkara's Porn Stash, thank you for the $3. Hey, it's Miller time.
Millard?
Whoever wrote that, wow. You really know some inside fucking YouTube comic book stuff. Right down to
that was Bill Murray in Ghostbusters 1.
Drunkle, where the fuck did you put your sombrero?
And C. Thomas, thank you for the $1.
Dude,
Things being well? No, they have not been. I'll need that Noir bar tonight. Well, we'll be there. And yeah. Oh, well, and we got the Christmas Island flag. I know Far ain't gonna like it. Far is more of a disapproving personality type
where
than
the
people
fuck is
think.
your sombrero?
I might be sat on it, dude.
I think it's brilliant, but hey, vexology ain't easy. I've discovered that. It's vexing at times.
I mean, some of them are.
Why are you running?
Some flags are fine, but there's one which isn't actually flag shaped.
Nepal.
Just add a new one.
Yes, Polly. Well, I didn't even show it to you. You already knew what I meant. I said it isn't flag shaped, and you went Nepal. This guy's so smart.
That damn thing is infamous. The double pennant. That's not a flag.
What the fuck is it doing?
I know.
All right, just add a new
You
sombrero.
heard Far's description of it. She likes it because it's neat.
It's not neat. It's not a flag.
It's violative.
Vexologent.
A Poltergeist said it would be cheaper to buy a 3D printer and make bootleg figures. It's not the same. It's not the actual figure.
No, it's got to be collectors.
It needs to be the figure.
I understand, son. Okay.
Thank you.
It was wholesome Keanu Chungus 100 through $12. He says, "Milady, my lord."
1280 or 1080 ain't bad though. Let me take a look at this thing here. I don't know if I can pull it up on screen so you guys can see exactly how nerdy I am. Okay,
no, it's got to be collectibles, mate. Like,
they tagged
the thing
it
is,
incorrectly. That's why it's not showing up. It's just called SH Figure Arts Goku. That's the 2011 version. It's open, but that literally doesn't matter. That's it.
The intrinsic value
$1,080.
People are willing to pay for it. That's what makes it. It's got to be official fucking merch. I'm 100% with you on that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, they just tagged it incorrectly, and it's $1,080. Man, I wish I had that kind of money to just throw
Actually,
around.
well, no. I mean, maybe what they're saying is use the 3D print it and just like flood the market.
You couldn't. You got to get the special Bandai sticker. Anyway, that's enough of my nerdiness. Guys, smash the like button, share it out. Streamlabs down below. We're almost 40% to goal. Support the hosts. It's about to get fucking cold in this bitch.
You want to get nerdy? I was watching an episode of Star Trek earlier.
Right,
Screw you, you're going to have to listen to this. I listened to enough shit that made no sense to me.
Yeah, no, he had to listen. He had to listen to all the fucking First Law talk. So let's go ahead with the Star Trek shit.
It's actually really quick, but when you watch a lot of Star Trek, Bryce is out there. He'll understand what I mean. You can calculate the bad episodes by the ones that you've seen less than 5 times, because that's how bad they are.
That's kind of universal for every
I like to
show,
think so.
Though. Yeah.
Yeah. People that don't understand rewatch value. I got a friend who says, I've never watched anything more than once unless it was with someone who hadn't seen it. But why would you ever watch anything more than once? And I'm like, what the fuck?
That's what Shelly says, because I have my favorite stuff that I'll rewatch. I put it on and I don't pay attention.
Yeah.
Sam, calm down, man. Jesus Christ. Relax.
I put 1 in front of that 10, but thank you.
I completely get you, man. I always send in Philadelphia. I have that on in the background literally every fucking day. I'll fall asleep to that shit. Oh god damn it!
Oh man, that's it.
But Drunkle,
I feel like that donation hasn't played in 6 months. Am I right about that?
And we were happy.
But that's what I mean. I feel a weight that I haven't felt in a while, and it's back. It's
Drunkle, you've watched Supernatural enough. There's episodes where you're like, meh.
Some of them, yes, but then the thing is, if you're watching these episodes with someone who hasn't seen them, it's different.
I don't watch TV with people. Anyway, Polly, go ahead. I love that.
December 21. Thank you for the $3. You want to talk?
That is so creepy. And it's so peaky.
Polly, what the fuck, man?
Dude, that's just... Every note on that hits the red line, and it makes my earbuds vibrate.
It's like the cat is the music.
The cat is the music.
My God.
Before anyone else interrupts.
Go.
Let's see. Sam Simon, thank you for the $5. I'm just being silly, Polly. I love you. I appreciate that.
No,
And
Sam,
you got
shut the fuck up, you piece of shit.
Yeah, shut up. No one cares, Sam.
You got to freak everyone out with Liquid Tentacle Cat.
I've seen that movie before.
Have you? I had never seen it. The first time I saw it,
it was a very specific Asian movie.
I don't know. Like Polly is like the king of donation notifications, but some of them just freak me the fuck out, man.
I'm sorry. Who makes all of Polly's donations?
Oh, I do apologize.
Thank you.
You did a very good job timing the cat
it,
steps with the fucking piano notes. I thought you meant that you had seen that particular Liquid Cat thing before. No, you just meant you were watching some freaky fucking hentai. I get it. That's fine.
Turkey Slurpee.
Oh, yeah!
Holy shit!
Yes! Oh, it's like Christmas all over again.
I haven't seen that idiot choke on her turkey slice in a while.
I almost just spit my fucking beer everywhere. Goddamn.
She's dead now.
Yeah, rumor has it she's still choking to this day.
Right. The turkey's
still hear her wheeze on the wind.
Turkey man has gotten his revenge.
Yes.
Look what I got here.
Hey, where are the white women at?
Who's got the fewest evolutions right now? Evolve that one. That would be Senor Dub.
Tim the Enchanter, thank you for the $13 and the turkey Slurpee because it's been so long. Long. Sam Silent, right? Yep. Thank you for that. And the Liquid Cat freaking everyone out. And Super21, thank you for the $3. I want to talk about Star Trek. Pluto had DS9's Rift and Lace on earlier. Oh, Profit and Lace, right. Oh, man, guys, there was an episode of DS9 that's just so... You know when they think it's funny that they'll put a male character in a dress. There, laughs. What?
That you've just basically described most of British theatre.
That is literally all of British theater, actually.
The whole episode's just one character, Quark, and he's pretending to be a woman for reasons in the show, and it's got Profit and Lace. Get it?
But surely, if
the
he
one
was
where
a
Quark
woman,
gets a sex change to screw over Brunt as part of a zany scheme, fucking terrible. Yeah, he didn't put on a dress. He became a woman and started having mood swings in the whole thing because this guy was trying to screw. Yeah, it was a whole.
Oh,
terrible,
I remember
terrible.
this. Yeah. That was an awful fucking episode.
Yeah, I love that episode. A perfect libertarian episode.
What the fuck just happened, by the way? Why did we get like fucking 10 donations just in the middle of the show? Just came out of nowhere, all at the same time.
No one wanted to hear about Star Trek. That was
what it is.
You see me in the chat? Why is Sinatra dead? Polly killed me with the Star Trek talk. You notice how I don't get chewed out, Sam Silent, you loser?
No, his phaser was set to stun.
And Shapiro was a Ferengi. Yeah. You never heard that thing about the Ferengi? Common interpretation. What race on Earth, what ethnicity on Earth do all the species on Star Trek represent? People love talking about that, man.
That's a bad way to go. We all know who the Ferengi are.
Why? What? They're short, they have big noses, and are obsessed with profit. What? Who are you talking about?
Orcs. No. Dwarves.
It's like if they really wanted to aim, they could have went in a different direction. Personally, that's why I like the Romulans. They're clearly just Romans, right?
Oh yeah.
Planets are Romulus and Remus.
Romulus, Remus, yeah, of course. Yeah. They did not care about naming those planets, did they? They just didn't give a shit.
Yeah, the original writers are just, I don't know. You ever watch shows where you can tell the writers just really want to make use of their English degree, so they're like putting stuff in there that nobody gets or whatever. They're just smuggling references in just for the hell of it because, god damn it, my student loans are deep and I'm going to make something out of this, damn it.
I'm not so sure about that, but I know we got a fuck ton of articles with writers that do the same fucking thing.
We read articles with people that went to school.
This freaks me the fuck out, man. I'm genuinely worried. The music makes it worse.
It makes it much, much worse. Let me run through these super quick.
Right.
These two bitch about Nepal's flag after serving with a few Nepalese, seeing their Gurkha unit in action. Yeah. They have double pennant, not going to hear me whine. I don't know, Donkey Punch. I'll take your word for it.
Gurkha's a badass.
Sharon Needles for $13, no comment. Kira Soldier for 10. Sin, that Arctic blast is affecting us here in Texas. We've had massive windstorms since last night. We're set to have highs in the Monday and Tuesday in the 30s. Christ, for you, poor Ghastly's going to be frozen ectoplasm. We have a freeze warning. I'm just worried about losing power again. Dude, it's been like 40 degrees here all day, but 22 with the fucking wind chill. It is awful. Fucking awful. Zed the Snarky for 25. I read that one out. Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate it. We're like halfway to fucking goal.
Love it.
Go ahead, Polly. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
Mentrix, thank you for the $5. You mean Space Jews? Yeah, no.
No.
Okay, we were talking, Surrogacy earlier on. Right? So you got Star Trek Deep Space Nine on back in the 90s. Tell you about the difference between like how perspectives change and how quickly they can change when pop culture dictates so. It was supposed to be a big offensive line. The Ferengis are so obsessed with profit that it's permeated every aspect of their culture, their worldview, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? These two women in the ops station, particularly Dax and Kira, are talking about marriage. And Quark just happens to be standing there, the Ferengi, the one obsessed with profit. It's like, marriage back on my home world is not treated like the way you humans do, blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, what about a child and so on? And he goes, on my home world, pregnancy is considered a rental. Like rental of the womb space. You have to make up a contract for it.
Big circle.
Both of them turn in disgust at him and go, a rental. And it was supposed to be a funny comedic moment. Now, standard contract law. It's fine.
Is that like that was a rule of acquisition, wasn't it?
There's a bunch of them. You mean one specifically
I mean,
for that?
there's so many, yeah. But I mean, like, I've never. Is there an actual book where you can sit down like there must be. So of course someone sat down and fucking
because a whole bunch of them are listed off online or canonically listed off, and then people have written them to fill in the rest. The great ones are the contradictory ones. I love them so much. It's like I forget the numbers, but it's war is good for business. The very next one, peace is good for business.
Yeah,
I love that. But a lot of them are classic statements that are just worth knowing. My personal favorite is the wider the smile, the sharper the knife.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That sounds like something that comes from Chelsea.
It's like almost like Aesop-like, or you know what I mean?
It's a Chelsea smile. That's the thing.
No, they're called wasn't it called a Chelsea grin?
No, I mean, yeah. Why trust the Brit?
I'm relatively. Was that a band? I'm relatively sure it was called a Chelsea grin.
So Chelsea Dagger was a song by the Fratellis.
You know who's a great example of the wider the smile, the sharper the knife? Newsom.
Yes.
I was going to say the Joker.
I don't know. Fucking Joe Biden's got a Feruza bulk mouth.
Newsom, what? You're laughing at something that's not funny. When you're accused of doing something,
we were both wrong. It's a Glasgow grin.
No, because that's a different country. That's Scotland. Scotland. That's what we call an American vision.
Serpent21, thank you for the $3. I thought you were going to talk about when Keiko had an accident while pregnant, and they put the baby into Kira so the baby could live. Family members are rungs on a ladder to profit. Step on them.
Dude, DS9 was wild, man.
Oh, it was. The Ferengi stuff when it comes to just how cold they... I mean, yeah, the rungs on the ladder to success, and right before that is exploitation begins at home.
And I love the Bloody Nine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
You love the what?
He took down the Feared. And it wasn't Logan that did it as well. It was the Bloody Nine. He's there. He's getting beat the fuck down, and then his limbs start going numb.
I know.
Yes. And he went, yes. And then, because he's in a shield, a circle full of fucking people pushing him in with the shields and everything. And he went, I'm going to kill this cunt. And then I'm going to kill every fucking cunt in this circle. Yes!
Well, the Bloody Nine is a great character. I feel like they could have done a lot more with the Feared, because they're like, hey, this guy is as old as Baez, and they don't expound on it at all.
It's just gone.
That's it. He's done.
What I did love, though, it was the spin the shield, and it was the Maker's sword, and the Feared won the sword, and he went, God, take your sword, puny man. What did he say?
I tore down Alcus with these hands. Now I fight little men and little wars.
Oh, Sid, thank you so much. Oh, that was exactly.
It's not just
the
because
quote.
I re-listened to these books or anything.
Oh, mate, fucking beautiful, beautiful.
Anyway, we're not getting back into the nerd shit.
So I had to bring it back to you because he did the nerd shit. I was bringing the nerd shit back to you.
Hey, man, I was letting you guys go. You guys have your Star Trek talk. One day, I will be able to jump in this talk with you guys. One day I will. But
you guys could do X-Files, and I'll just go for a week.
Ooh, I do like an X-Files. Polly, you haven't seen any of the new seasons, have you?
No, I just...
Ooh, no. I recommend the newer one with Joel McHale.
Really?
Can Joe Abercrombie write dialogue or what? Amazing. Yes, I do recommend it. It is very good. Right?
It's not even Logan's speech, mate. It's the Bloody Nine speech. Like you figure, and he laughed, and the walls laughed, and the corpses laughed. I'm like, oh, fuck yes. When he comes out, mate, I lose my shit. I'm fucking vacuuming some fucking lab or some shit. I'm giggling my ass off. I love it.
I like going to the gym because I listen to audiobooks and podcasts. And I'm doing fucking like 130-pound tricep pull downs. And it's like, Glocta has inquired Severard's neck broke.
130 tricep extension.
Yeah, well, you can't do that?
Jesus Christ, fair play.
I feel like no matter what, I know I have giant
I max out at a ton.
That's a little bit more than 130 pounds.
No, it's 100, a ton, 100.
That is not a ton.
A ton is 100.
Anyhow.
Do you know what? I'm using drug dealer references. My bad.
Polly, you should watch the new X-Files. It's worth the watch to me.
You should listen to the first law, mate.
That too.
Book club.
But the new season of X-Files is very good. Oops, sorry. It is it's modernized. They try to make Joel McHale kind of like an Andrew Jones-ish character, but I
Joel McHale is in it.
Yeah.
No. Okay. I hadn't heard good or bad about it. So
no,
cool.
I enjoyed it. It was worth the watch.
No.
Anyhow, we are halfway to goal almost. Zed the Snarky Stream Boss, 50,000 HP within striking distance. If you tried hard enough, you could take him out. But it's about to get real fucking cold, like real fucking cold. They're looking at high temps in the negative 40s.
I mean, I don't want to go back to audiobooks, but winter is coming.
It is. High temps in the negative fucking 40s. That's
global warming.
Frigid. It's going to be like negative 30 parts of time. It's about to get fucking cold in this bitch. I like how Ohio is negative 30 to negative 20. Like, that's not what it gets every year. Negative 29 here right now. Where the fuck is here? I don't know where here is. I break out the jackets and wear long pants. I think it's going to be time to finally put on long pants next week.
Dude, long johns. I got my thermals on right now. I've got like trousers underneath my trousers.
When it gets to this kind of weather, the longest I stand outside is 5 minutes, and that's literally to smoke a cigarette or because I parked at the far end of the parking lot. That's it. I'm not outside for any extended period of time. It is
I mean,
however long it takes me to smoke or to walk from my car to the entrance of wherever I'm going.
that purple bit right in the center of Becca right there, that's my flat. It's actually warmer outside.
Nadles for $1. Sorry to interrupt. I wanted to say it's 5 degrees in Washington State. Me no likey. Shy hugs to everybody. Nadles, I'm glad to see you, and I really hope you got and liked the thing.
Well, I'll take a hug.
Nadles is great. It's about to get fucking cold. Major incident. Major incident. Declared in Fort Worth, Texas, at least 21 injured in major incident explosion at a hotel.
Is it them fucking 12 for aliens again?
No, this was just a giant fucking explosion at a hotel. They won't say what caused it, but they're calling it an incident.
Oh my God, look at the fucking carnage there.
It is fucking. It was a giant explosion. This was front page news for about 15 minutes.
Well, that's huge.
And then it went away, so you can deduct from that what you will.
Deduct.
Yes. Deductive, right? Deductive.
Fucking Nepal.
You did
with that shit flag.
I thought you were a political scientist, not an English major. Shut the fuck up.
Excuse me, I'm not the one correcting people every fucking 2 seconds with the sin and I and sin and all of us.
Basic shit.
Oh man, he fucking got you there, Sin.
That's basics. Montgomery in the chat too. Deduced. Shut up, stupid. So here's some. It's not funny, but it's funny. A crew returning to the scene with a truck carrying waste from East Palestine just crashes into a river. Jesus Christ, they can't leave poor East Palestine alone. The tanker truck just flipped over into a river.
Oh, this is East Palestine, America, right? Not Palestine. Shit, yeah, last year it had like fucking what, 3 fucking disasters?
The train derailed. A dump truck flipped, and now this truck crashed.
Oh my God.
At what point do we go, this is fucking cursed? We need to get the Winchesters on this.
This is the highway to hell, right?
Can we expect Mayor Pete to be there sometime next year?
This is sometime in 2036, I think he's slated it for.
Dude, what is going on?
Oh, like God, what am I talking about next year? With any luck, you won't have a position as of fucking, January next year.
Is this America's Bermuda Triangle?
At this point, it might as well fucking be.
What the fuck is going on here?
It's goddamn. This is like the 3rd crash, not counting the trip. God damn it.
Oh, no. Own channel.
The hotel exploded due to a gas line leak. I live about 2 blocks from there. Why won't they say it, though? I should move to Ohio. Shut up, Sam.
Hotel explode on ya.
It's not that. Will Castiel be there too? Maybe. But thank you, Trimble. Why won't they just say that though? Just say it was a gas leak. I'm gonna let you guys. Okay, you two. What's your favorite Star Trek episode? While I go pee and grab a beer.
I like the Demon Planet Voyager.
Really interesting choice.
Thank you.
With the silver blood and really.
That's right. Yeah, the melty faces.
Yeah.
It's a good one because
yeah. Why? I think it's a good episode. I wouldn't put it in my top 10, but interesting choice.
Subverted my expectations. At the end of it, it turns out that we were actually following the wrong crew.
Oh, okay. So the second Demon Planet episode.
Yeah, Demon Planet 2.
Yeah, that is a complete subversion episode. You're not wrong. Course of
great.
Oblivion. Yeah,
and you're just like, well, hold on, mate. What the fuck?
Yeah, that was a great scene when they're sitting there talking, and Chakotay and Tuvok, and they have that moment of like, wait a minute, what if we're not real?
Have you ever seen my God, it's a movie with Xander from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Someone in the chat's going to get it. It's when there's a meteor going overhead, and there's a whole fucking multiverse. It is a brilliant fucking movie.
I think I just figured out a hack for my experience for the rest of the show. I'm just going to look up random Star Trek episodes and go, this is my favorite. Convince me why it's not. And then walk away for like 10 minutes and I can come back and you two will still be talking about it.
For a start, you're wrong. Because that was a shit episode. It was, but it was, the thing is, like the way it was filmed though was because, which is what makes it so good. All of the characters were given like, their objective for the scene, but weren't actually given a script. So like semi-improvised, but also other people in the cast didn't know what the other people were trying to do. Someone in the chat's going to get this. It was a fucking fantastic movie. Some real multiverse shit, proper headfuck. With fucking Xander from Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh, I'm just looking at chat and some of the things that people say. Bookwormatic. I love the TOS episodes with Khan. That'd be Space Seed. The Planet Eater, that's Doomsday Machine that Serpent 21 mentioned. And the Pilot, the Cage, the Menagerie. And Serpent 21 showing off the nerdery. Not only names favorite episodes, but does them in the order that the series came out in. That's some next level. And good choices. I actually agree with Josh Montgomery. Favorite episode of TOS, and TOS is my favorite of all the series. It would either be Mirror Mirror or Journey to Babel. Depends on when you ask me.
I just got hit with a Sam Silent No One Gives a Shit drunkle. I'm a part of the club now, Polly.
Nice.
The characters who came in, it was Coherence. Fucking excellent last
Royal Raven, did Joe Biden or anybody else visit East Palestine? No, nobody gives a shit.
Good for you, buddy.
It is a.
I admit it.
Red
37th. It was fine.
Red Squad DS9.
Oh man, the Valiant. Yeah, that was. I was talking to Valine about that very episode where the
Valine's a
bunch of cadets
too.
take
Go
over
figures.
a Defiant class vessel, and fascinating episode.
The
Absolutely.
Defiant. What YouTuber said the Defiant is Cisco's motherfucking pit band. Who was that?
Measure of a Man and Drumhead, both great episodes of TNG, but I gotta call it. It's high drama and it's a little hard to watch at points. But Chain of Command parts 1 and 2.
Silent, I think we'll have time to play some Lethal Company while these two go off.
Yeah, why not do it now? Fuck it.
Chain of Command has. There are 4 lights. Like that's the episode where that's.
You know what the Chain of Command is? It's the chain I beat you with until you remember who's in command. Bit Firefly?
But no, nobody visited East Palestine because it is a red working class area, so Democrats don't give a shit about it. They're just going to try to ship migrants there. I keep that in mind.
That was the best part. That Captain Edward Jellicoe, played by Ronnie Cox, the guy who played Dick Jones from RoboCop, and many, many other things. And he was in Cop Rock too. He was
shit! Yeah, he's fantastic.
Yeah, I love because Enterprise can so often be like they're the get along gang in space. They're all friends and they all like each other. In that episode, there's like cards reassigned, and they put a new captain in charge of the Enterprise, and he ain't like nobody. And Riker, who I am not a fan of Riker's character, he just rides Riker the whole time. Like, how the hell did this guy even get to be a first officer? He's fucking incompetent. Like, it was great. It was just fun to see like
everything that guy is in.
I just wanted to go get a beer, guys. Can we keep up with the news?
Everything that guy's in, man, it's just RoboCop. Whoa, guns.
Yeah.
he dips his fucking fingers in the red wine and just puts it underneath his fucking nostrils. What a fucking.
And then the guy drinks from it. I wouldn't drink from anything that Clarence Boddicker had put his fingers in, for God's sake. I
work for OCP.
I work for Dick Jones.
Fantastic actor. Red Foreman.
Oh man, the seas of AR-558. Yeah, that's.
Sin, are you on mute? No, these guys are just talking over me. It's fine.
Yeah,
Beanie bombs, man.
They're good. They're nerding out. It's fine.
You know what?
You're nerding out over Red Foreman, man.
You know what episode has a special place in my heart? It's like that's my 37s that everybody complains about, but I actually love it. Where Nog comes back from AR-558 with his leg blown off, and so he's got the cybernetic fake leg, and he claims it hurts all the time, and he ends up hiding away in the holosuite in the world of
Oh
people,
yeah,
the
yeah.
Rat
He's
Pack
in
world.
like the. That's right. Yeah.
Vic Fontaine's Vegas of the 40s. It's great because it's a character piece on Nog, and you get to see like a character arc, how he's scared to go outside. It's a agoraphobia episode. It's a real small scale episode, but
it's also the characters in the holosuite fucking like helping him through it as well.
Yeah,
it's a really nice episode.
It is. It's people say, oh, well, it's so stupid. It's so like I don't know. People have insulted it by saying it's just a feel good episode, and I'm like, I don't get to feel good very often. Shut up.
We're at war with the Dominion.
Yeah.
Right, Sid. Right, we're done. We're done.
Sorry, I fell asleep for a second.
Also, Rene Auberjonois died a couple of years ago as well. Odo, that was a sad. Who was also the voice of Jonathan, Angelica's mother's personal assistant from the Rugrats.
Hey, boys.
Thank you.
Look what I got here.
Hey, where are the white women at?
Do you know at any point during all
so
of
I'm too happy to pay the nerd tax to let these gracious co-hosts go off on the nerd chain. Any upgrades? We are upgraded fully at the moment, so no. But I'm gonna have to fucking watch some Star Trek to get in on this shit.
Why?
Because Polly won't get in on the first law. Polly won't get in on the first law. He's just refused to do it.
I know the first law.
You should.
Once you get their money,
the
you never give it back. That's the first rule of acquisition. I know.
It's not an acquisition. Oh, no.
That is.
Thank you.
This is not the first law. That is not the first law.
The first law is like, don't fuck around with like the demon world.
Close.
Basically.
This isn't for you, Sin, but I too will geek out over anime, Halo, and Star Trek. I think there's a limit, so Polly Drunkle, let Sin tell the news.
Yeah, you got it, man. You got it.
So first law is like what? Hero Israel, the Lord your God is one? What?
Don't fuck around with
Put that shit in my hand. If that money doesn't show, then you owe me, oh.
The first law, the second law is thou shalt not eat the flesh of men.
Yeah, don't eat people.
Yeah. What are the law? I'm trying to look for the exact verbiage.
It's don't fuck around with the demon yard.
That is shorthand. It is forbidden to touch the other side direct. Forbidden to communicate with the world below, forbidden to summon demons, and forbidden to open the gates of hell.
Oh, dude, Farrah's got it, though. Farrah's got the seed. What?
No, she doesn't. Oh.
She does. Yo, no, because it was in the house of the maker, mate.
Right now she does, yes.
Shit. And like fucking the maker's fucking daughter came back and she all like fucking grey and like undead and shit. Like, oh, man, what the fuck?
We're underselling this book because the whole thing, the whole series revolves around these two things. Do not touch the world below direct. Do not eat the flesh of men.
Don't eat people.
But eaters are a thing in the series, and they're like superhumans. And you get to see like badass Frost, Logan, all these people fight eaters. People, man. It is so fucking cool.
I would 100% be eating people for the power.
And I just gave you two things to look forward to. Gave the chat two things and you two things to look forward to. Frost and Logan fighting eaters.
Bruh, come on.
Not together, separately.
But... Don't hear me. Oh, okay, right. I mean, when we're talking like Sinatra, because this is Chronicles that Sinatra has recommended to me, and I'll tell you what, this guy knows his fucking books, right? The King Killer Chronicles, man, have such a fucking place in my heart.
King Killer Chronicles is amazing. Abercrombie,
fucking brilliant.
Fuck the narration, fuck all that. The world building. He put out 9 books in 9 years. With this giant, expansive world that I would say rivals something like Star Wars or Game of Thrones in the
Lord
fucking
of the Rings, mate. You know what I mean? Like...
It just.
Stop! Don't touch me there. This is my no-no sweater.
I have to do the little dance with that.
Do you know I did as well?
I got to hear my no square now too. If somebody would be so kind.
Yeah, no, it's not as good as that. It was Serpent for $3, and Ricky Spanish says, "Isn't one of the rules of acquisition never make a move on the boss's daughter? Nobody will buy them if they were called suggestions of acquisition." Thank you, Serpent, for the $3. And it was Chunky Milk for 20. Said, "Enjoy a delicious treat with your friends."
What is my no square?
Second Norse. Thank you very much, dude.
What the fuck is my no square donation? Oh, 2001. 2001. I have to annotate that.
Of course it is, yeah, because you had a
no, it's right there.
You're an asshole.
Well, yours is 25, mine is 2001.
No, mine is 20.
Okay, mine's 2001.
Yeah, exactly, because you're an asshole.
So somebody could just be so kind as to hit 2001 real quick. We could all jam out. Somebody hit that and somebody hit Trunkles. We'll play them back to back and we could vote on which one is better because I know mine is.
We don't need to. Mine is obviously better.
No, it's not.
You danced.
The Witcher books were very good, but they weren't anything like the show would make you think. There's like 2 books that follow Geralt.
No, don't touch me there. Gross old hands on my no square.
That's amazing. It's amazing.
Stop! Don't touch me there. This is my no square.
It's better. It's just better in every way.
It's just
better in every way.
At your service, this match is brought to you by Chunky Milk. Thank you so much.
That was
George R.R. Martin couldn't finish one book in 10 years. Dude, I'm telling you, the world building in all 9 books of the First Law is
I mean, they go to the edge of the world, for fuck's sake. Do you know
literally
what I mean?
the edge of the world and back.
Yeah, edge of the world, yeah.
Donkey Punch for 10. I know you're a fellow Banshee nerd, so I'll give you another must-watch to break the snooze fest. Reacher, fantastic.
Yes. I'm on season 2. Reacher, excellent show.
I am gross old hands for the win. The boys did it better. Fuck yes.
Yeah.
That means I win.
You guys are both crazy.
Hold on.
You got no squares. I've got naked Ava Green. Who's got the best $20? This guy. I got naked Ava Green.
Yes, and triangle, sir.
That's a big win.
I am I'm finishing up Deadwood. I think I have like 5 or 6 episodes left. I got through the first 2 seasons in like 2 weeks because I was so sick. And then it took me like a month to get through this 3rd season.
See?
That's your yes square. Triangle.
Yeah.
See,
it's a yes triangle.
That's a yes, touch me there. They got me.
Can somebody clip that, please? Oh shit, that's going right next to Ghastly's "I'm the prettiest girl." Oh, where is it? I have it.
I got it.
I'm the prettiest girl at school.
Is it?
That's going right next to that one.
That's because I sent it to you. Yeah, you've got it.
Oh fuck. But I got to finish up Deadwood, and Reacher is next. I have heard nothing but fantastic. Somebody shared a post about it. Like Reacher is just every man's fantasy, and it's amazing. So I can't wait to watch it.
It's so fucked. Season 2 recently came out. It's not as good as season 1. I'm only halfway through it, but like, dude, honestly, like the guy is just like a fucking 6'7" gorilla.
People look at
beast.
And this guy. I see clips of it on TikTok and shit, and this guy is fucking built. And I see shit like that. I look at Guts from Berserk and I go, this is unrealistic body stance. So like, I gotta go to the fucking gym immediately. My arms must be bigger.
There's not enough gyms in the world to be as big as Reacher, dude. Like it's ridiculous.
You better believe
it. Thank you for the $20, demonstrating that yes, Ava Green.
Yes.
Yeah, we have it on good word that otters love
a
chunky brand milk. Who doesn't love? Well, unless it's the chunky milk like Ozzy's drink. I can't get down with the what do they call it? Slipped my mind.
Poutine.
The stuff Aussies stir into their milk makes
Spiders?
Chunky crab. Be quiet! I wish I didn't have to talk about it. I would shut up.
Yes, quick.
No, it's like a malted thing. It's
what the fuck?
Ovaltine.
Yeah, I thought it was like Ovaltine, but it's not. God damn it! It's
Metamucil.
Milo. That's it. Thank you. Cynic. Thank you, Milo. You heathen. Yeah, yeah. And I keep calling it.
How old are you people? Jesus Christ!
What?
What the fuck is a Milo?
Milo's it's.
Well, I did a couple of videos on her. Long time ago.
different Milo.
You buy a can. Okay. You think it's Nesquik, right? You think it's like powdered, like chocolate, like to make chocolate milk, right? It's not. It's like some kind of malted whatever the fuck. But you put like a spoonful or whatever into your, you stir it up, and it forms little chunky bits that people like.
You get you're chewing milk.
You see my problem?
I do.
Okay, hold on. I got like 4 things I got to address here. Ian said nobody messes with the 110. The 110 is a big inspiration for me at the gym. I need Henry Cavill, Reacher, guts arms. No cardio, just big arms. Big chest, big back, big thighs.
You're out of breath as you fucking leave the gym, though.
I don't care, man. I'm a natural born tank unit. I'm high in defense, high in damage, just slow and moving.
Natural born asthmatic, mate, is what you are. Fuck it.
Here's some cash to go out and buy beer while these people talk Star Trek. Shut up. Okay, I think I'm all cut. Jack Reacher book series is one of my dad's favorites. I'll have to check that out.
Same with my dad. He's a huge fan. Yeah. And the original, who wrote the Bourne series? Robert Ludlum. My dad's a huge Robert Ludlum
all
fan.
of them, actually. Yeah.
Tanks still need a bit of cardio. I ride the bike for like 20 minutes a day. That
you do
counts.
20 minutes. Yeah, 20 minutes a day is actually you're actually going to get a benefit if you do 20 minutes a day.
To be completely honest,
for real. No, that's a good amount. That's a good amount.
To be completely honest, I am in the best shape right now I have ever fucking been since like high school when I was doing steroids. This is the best shape I've ever been in.
Dude, I want to say, my dick is actually 8 inches long now because I folded it in half. It's just looking fantastic.
I've thought about getting into shape, Sin, just so I could say I'm in the best shape of my life right now.
Round is a shape. Oh my god!
And it's funny because Polly is not fat at all. I've seen this man.
I was talking when you said, what was the joke? I didn't even hear it. What'd you say?
So fucking mean, man.
You said I want to get in shape.
But probably funny. What did he say?
I said round is a shape.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I'd have fat to be insulted, and I'm not, so it doesn't really worry me.
Polly
is a co-host.
Polly is. I'm trying to describe what you look like without describing it. You look exactly
stunning, dashing,
like
handsome.
How you think you would look.
That was the first thing you ever said to me on camera. You looked exactly like I thought.
You know who else looks exactly like you would think they would? Fucking Quiz.
Oh well, his avatar, that's Quiz. Like that's him right there. Somebody drew it off of him, so yeah. But it's a really good representation, cartoon style. Yeah.
Polly is ottery. You know what we haven't seen in a while? The Otter Space Dance Party. That's a good one.
Or the round body otter.
Or the
body
round body
round, otter. And then the big fat otter laying back.
That is fantastic.
I like the Joe Pesci otter.
Oh yeah,
also very good.
Goodfellow Otter's a great one.
Yeah. Fuck are you looking at?
6'2", 205. Yeah, according to the BMI, I'm fat. According to any sane standard, I'm not.
Yeah, don't listen to
that.
The
BMI doesn't mean shit.
Just it's some liberal bullshit, mate. Don't listen to that.
Well, I forget what it wanted me to be. Like at 6'2", male, you should be this. I'm like, I'd be emaciated. Are you insane?
Yeah, you're supposed to be like 150 something. It's ridiculous.
I'd have to chop off an arm to get the.
Like at 6 foot, I'm supposed to be like 170 maybe.
Hey Polly, he's only 6 foot. Shorty, short boy. Look, oh, you're right there, little Sid. Little Sid, Andrew.
Oh yeah, I'm very all right.
You all right? I can't quite hear him from down there, Polly.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. My arms are the size of your head.
You know, in some ways,
fuck, Bobby Morris.
What the hell?
6'3" feet, 409. Jesus,
dude, are you a fucking wrestler? What the
holy fucking shit, you monster!
You a big boy, Bobby. Holy shit.
One punch.
It's Bobby Bacala.
One punch.
Who's Matt Walsh? Oh, he's the bearded guy from Dave.
Yeah.
Okay. Looks like a thin Matt Walsh.
Henry Cavill needs to put Reacher as an actor in 40K. Look, man, Cavill and Reacher are inspirations. You know the meme where the Chad face has the beard taken off and there's no chin?
Yeah. Oh, I do.
I bet that's what Matt Walsh looks like.
I often think that with anyone who has a beard like that, I'm like, what are you hiding? Margaret Thatcher, right, former Prime Minister of
without
the UK,
her beard,
she didn't trust any man with a beard because she saw the chin as the window to the soul.
Ooh. Okay,
I've been there, Sam Silent. When you're 6'2", you encounter some people that are taller than you by a bit, and a lot of people that are shorter.
You're talking to me and not Sin here, right, Polly?
Yeah, but when you're 6'2", you run into someone who's 6'8", and you look up and it's like, holy fuck, is this what most people feel like that are like 5'6", walking around in the world? Good God,
like
you're
asses
tall.
and elbows.
The body is round.
Wonderful.
So itchy.
Same, dude. Same, little otter.
Trimble, thank you for the 725. I haven't seen that in a minute. Thank you. I think the yawn was worth it.
The yawn is worth it.
We just want to skip to the titular article at this point, like, because apparently Sin's got a game.
No, we got to go through the news.
Oh God.
Oh man.
And now you know why Noir Bar's 5 hours long.
Yeah, to see how easy it is to just get off track.
All the DS9 and fucking Reacher talk.
All I wanted to do was go get a beer, and we've been sitting here for 40 minutes. Anyway.
All right.
If you guys are enjoying this, smash the like button, share it out. We are 61% to goal. No, 64. I'm sorry, 64% to goal. Don't forget donos. Sent you something on Discord. Yeah, I see it.
We still haven't heard about Yemen yet, lol, JB. Yeah, no one ever does. Have you noticed that?
There's a reason.
No one cares.
It's not like there's a giant war going on and Muslims are being killed in Israel. You know how many people have died in Yemen in the past 3 years that are Muslim? Oh, wait, it's not Jews doing it, so you don't care.
Yeah, man.
There, I said it.
Just
I probably should have
throwing
said
the
it on my own
glove down,
channel,
aren't you? Jesus Christ.
Well,
but no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all.
I can't hear him from down there, Polly. What did he say?
Okay, this is the thing now, isn't it?
I'll stand up on my tippy toes and be taller than both of you.
It's just nice that me and you have finally got a thing against him. Do you know what I mean?
When you're this perfect, you guys need to take anything you can get.
So I don't speak small.
Sorry, I don't speak little arms.
Bit of small talk over there, mate.
I don't speak
Short
under
order.
15-inch arms.
Bit of a short order.
Bit of a tiny man.
You have one of them tapes, the
Flexi
deals.
You know I
do. You?
Do.
Okay.
Of course I do. Just yes, yes I do.
I think it's a Taylor's tape, isn't it?
When I've got it.
Yes.
Okay. You have one of those tapes, all right? But does it have the little hooky thing on it so you can check your own arms, like the little loop on?
No,
the
I
one
have to
end?
make Shelly do it.
Do you? Okay.
Last time I checked, I think they were 18. 18.
I just get Asian children to hang on my bicep. That's how I measure.
There's a picture of me as a kid somewhere. My brother has it. I was like 8 years old, and I'm just hanging off his arms just like that. I'm like, yeah.
Oh yeah, no way. That's cool.
Anyhow, back to the news, guys. Smash the like button, share it out. We are 64% to goal. We want to hit the goal. We're going to get a fucking song. If we can reach the goal, we can get a song. I want to hear the dual wield song. So do the thing with the thing down below. Support these two fucking cunts. Let's keep it moving.
Did he say
a judge in Trump's D.C. electoral case targeted by fake emergency call in high-profile swatting. Turns out she made the call herself.
This reminds me of an episode of Star Trek.
It does. In the pale moonlight, when they set up that covert.
This is an old article
from inside the station.
This is a very old article, but just the headline: Injustice: How sex offender registries destroy the LGBT community.
I remember this. They said the quiet part out loud. Yeah, yeah, I remember this. Yeah. It's old. It was only last year, wasn't it?
No, it was 2016, but
it
popped up on my
God.
feed.
Oh, okay. All right.
It popped up on my feed. It's like, what? This is an argument they would make now. And they're all under 5 foot, by the way.
Yeah, why are all pedos under 5 feet, man?
Yeah, weird.
Is that something you want to fucking admit to us right now, mate?
I don't know. I'm over 6 foot, so I'm right there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I would say.
If my hair is poofy that day, I'm over 6 foot. Depends if I washed it the night before or not.
You must be this tall to ride this man.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Is that too? Oh, good to know where that line is.
Yes, touch me there. They got me.
I gotta put this right in my fucking.
No.
God, this is that demi
That's
guy.
for later. That's for later.
Demi boy, whatever.
Hate that dick, man.
Hanging out windows, going. A demi boy doesn't with the thing because they might identify as a partial third.
Oh, you weren't supposed to see that yet.
Stop smiling. You're trans. You're not meant to be happy.
I got.
But that person has done multiple videos like that. I'm not spoiling anything. That's all they ever say. I'm looking forward to hearing what other trash they came up with on Tumblr last night.
50%.
Oh, we're halfway there.
Oh, no.
Fastonia said this is going to have to go in the Hall of Records.
On a chair.
Oh, this one might have to get
People
taken
have asked
down
me,
afterward.
what
Jesus
do
Christ.
you guys talk about on Noir Bar? This? I like anything and everything.
But with a Frenchman and an Aussie.
Yeah. It's very international.
The only thing
Diverse,
that's
if you will.
keeping this stream out of the Hall of Records is a club, and I don't expect that this evening, so we're just going to have to keep
And the
it pushing.
fact that everyone's over 5 feet.
Have you heard anything in the media in the past few weeks about the ongoing farmer protests in Germany?
I have, but not a lot. No, not
So
yeah.
here, I'm just going to play you a quick video, and I'm going to ask you a simple
dude,
question.
I'll tell you what, I love farming equipment, dude. Like, give me a John Deere. Whoa!
I'm going to play you a quick video, no sound, and then I'm going to ask you a question afterward.
No way. Are they honking?
Mm-hmm.
It is a good thing Trudeau's not there. Look at all the terrorists.
Well, look at it. It is literally farming equipment as far as the eye can see.
Mm-hmm.
That is right. That's a cedar. That yellow thing right in front of them. Right.
So
the farming equipment is just absolutely fucking amazing, mate. Like how we've managed to utilize agricultural equipment it boggles my mind, Polly.
And let me add on this spot. Everyone's talking about wood chippers, threshers. They're mobile. Right. Think about it.
Love a thresher.
Chippers.
Yeah.
You can get a lot more accomplished with a thresher.
Wood chippers are mobile too.
Harvester. A combine harvester will kill.
But you can. But wood chippers. I'm sure you could put some wheels on it and drive it. But threshers are already ready to go. Think of why they are.
All wood chippers are mobile. They're all dragged behind fucking.
But the thing is, she's dragged behind. But a combine.
Right, but do you know what a thresher looks like? You can just drive down a highway and take out a bunch of oil-only people.
You can identify a body after it goes through a thresher.
Yeah, but it's not very functional, and that's the point.
I think the point is to not be able to identify anything.
I think just don't fuck with farmers is what we're saying here.
Well, that is the point. But Polly, how come we don't have these types of protests here?
Because Democrats are in office and they'd bring the FBI down and the National Guard down on them.
That is literally my take on it. Is we can't do this here because everybody would get shot.
Yeah. Oh, they would declare it like insurrection of the nth degree. My God, the sky is falling, chicken little, blah blah blah.
But this is like
Bingo.
the base level protest. Like these are the people who grow your fucking food, people. And if they don't grow your food, they grow your food's food. When the farmers are protesting, you know shit's real.
Well, Germany's having a good old show of it. But
again,
in America, this is why we can't do this here.
I'm going to try to get through this.
He needs to try to get through this. He's having a very hard time.
Was he there?
Stunning.
He's having a hard time talking about this.
He's a brave man.
Thank you.
Wipe your tears away, bro.
For what you did 3 years ago today.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Please tell me your thoughts on this 3rd anniversary.
We are still in the midst of the same fight that began.
I wash myself with a rag on a Why is this man crying, by the way? Not him, the other guy.
Fucking pussy.
Thank you so much for what you did.
Polywords are coming to mind.
Polywords. Violence comes to mind real quick. For some reason, Vegeta's #1 trending.
My
on
question is
Twitter.
just like, it's not a matter of like be a man or whatever. On a very simple level, where's your basic dignity? The host, I mean. What's wrong with you?
It doesn't exist. This is MSNBC. There's no dignity.
Is it MSNBC?
Yeah.
Dude, like again, where's your?
I don't know.
Compose yourself. What the fuck is wrong with you? You're supposed to be a professional. Get yourself the fuck together.
It's the thing. It's all done for the camera, though, isn't it? That's the thing.
You're right. It's theatrics. I understand.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's terrible theatrics as well, which is unforgivable.
We have 220 watching right now and 102 likes. Chat. Oh, wrong thing. Chat. Are you serious? 102 out of 220. Smash that like button. Share it out. Streamlabs for all 3 of us listed down below. That's all you need to know.
That's it.
Fauci tells Congress that the 6-foot social distancing rule just sort of appeared and was likely not based on science. So he's just made it up.
I mean, it was. These things are completely arbitrary. You know the whole 10,000 steps a day thing? That is actually, it was made by Japanese ologists, right? Because Japologists, thank you. Because 10,000, the figure for it in kanji looks like a man walking. Like that's it.
That feels made up, but sounds accurate.
It's completely fucking arbitrary, mate. It's just bullshit.
Fauci is still a thing. I think he's doing. I think Fauci is doing what he can to stay relevant. I don't know why.
Well, you see, science is a liar sometimes.
You have to trust the science. Okay, can somebody please explain to me why Vegeta is #1 trending on YouTube or on Twitter?
I would have thought you would be the person who could explain that to us.
You would think. Unless somebody hits the stack donation, we could play the Vegeta and upload it to Twitter independently. I have no idea why it would be #1 trending.
Yeah.
Undercover FBI agents helped an autistic teen plan to join ISIS. I am shocked. Shocked, I tell you.
Yeah? Okay. Shit. Wow.
4 FBI agents posing as ISIS members began chatting online.
Where are we, John Boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Oh, should I? It's 2231627 for $5. Says I thought the 10K was because it worked out to roughly 1 mile. Well, I mean, look, hey, I heard this just on a podcast.
Oh, so 1,000 steps over here.
No, 10,000. I mean, but that's you meant to do 10,000 steps a day, but it was Japologists. Well, I mean, that's what I heard. But 2231627. Thank you very much for $5.
Well, isn't a mile like 5,300 and something feet?
It depends on your gait, doesn't it? Really?
So that would be 10,000 steps would be like 3 miles?
me and Polly, as like actual man-sized men, our steps are longer than your little boy steps.
I like how his mic cut out right there. That's amazing. 5,280. So steps 10,000. That'd be like 2-3 miles. Huh. Anyway, FBI behind terrorism.
Yeah. They did that. Yeah.
U.S. and UK carry out strikes against Iran in Yemen. This didn't even touch the headlines for obvious reasons, because remember when Joe Biden was running against Trump and when Hillary was running against Trump, Trump is going to start World War III. He's all about the bombings. He's all about the killing of the Middle Eastern. So this can't really be a headline. It's got to be a quick 5-minute read, done.
I'm just happy that, me and you are doing something together.
Hand in hand.
Hand in hand.
We have to bomb the poor Middle Easterners.
The US and the UK carry out bombs.
Nice. I heard the 3 A's in there.
There was a couple more.
Hunter Biden pleads not guilty to his federal tax charges. Are you shocked, Polly? I am fucking in awe.
Yeah, he must have not had a ridiculously saccharine sweet deal made up beforehand that he was going to plead guilty to this time.
Still denied it.
He actually showed up.
Yeah,
This
shocking.
time as well, eh?
I mean, is he required to be answerable to the law? I don't think so.
As far as I've heard, for the past 7 years, nobody is above the law.
Judge Dredd is the law.
That too. So I'm going to play you a clip of an air traffic controller and a new female pilot. Or no, I'm sorry, a female air traffic controller and a seasoned pilot.
For a short approach, if you're going to do a power off 180, that's my point.
Well, okay, I will remember that from now on, no problem.
Yeah, when you ask for a short approach, I expect you to turn your base to beam the numbers.
All right, this will be a full stop for 65 Charlie, and maybe we need to talk about that some more because you're the first controller in 15 years that's ever said that.
Well, I'm just, if you ask for a short approach is when you turn your base to beam the numbers. If I know you're a student asking for a short approach, I know you're out there practicing and you probably will extend. But if you're doing something other than a short approach, don't ask for a short approach.
Well, I will definitely look up the definition of short approach because I've never seen where it says you turn base to beam the numbers because I don't see how you could possibly do that.
Well, I Googled it, actually.
What?
Oh, she Googled it? It's not the way you approached. It's how you approached.
I Googled short approach, and it said to turn your base a beam or before the numbers, and you will land probably touchdown around midfield.
Okay, well, then I apologize for requesting the wrong thing because everywhere else, short approach means power off 180, but that's definitely not what it means here.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's because I've worked at different airports. I don't know, but just ask.
It sounds like he's arguing with a girlfriend.
It does. This is how this woman lives her life.
Yeah.
If she's talking to just some guy at work like this is how she walks around all day, every day.
I can only assume she has at least 2 black eyes at all times.
You would hope.
He actually him.
She did. She Valined him, unironically.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I Googled it, and it shows that you're a misogynist piece of shit, so you're fired.
And if you it's such classic material. I'm not trying to be a misogynist here, but here we go.
It's hard to not do. I understand.
In cases like this, it's stereotypical. So does that mean everyone? No. # not all. It's a stereotype, right? But that does mean, unfortunately, a large number. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been a stereotype to begin with. Anyway.
Stereotypes exist for a reason, as Miss Sin
I
likes
didn't
to
say that. But even if I did, you misunderstood what I actually meant.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's
bigger.
If you would try listening to what I'm actually saying.
You should have picked it up, and you need to understand why are you combating with this guy? Why are you arguing with him? Why did you accuse him of being a student? It doesn't even make sense based on the context. It sounds like no one said that here in 15 years. Why did you suggest that he was a student then? If you were a student out there, but I don't think he is. So why are you bringing up students? Are you just trying to demean the guy in a snotty, passive aggressive way? Sounds like it.
Yes.
Could you stop mansplaining? Right, I'm out.
God damn.
I just thought that was a good one to end on.
Are you leaving?
Yeah, I gotta go.
Oh, yeah, you gotta go back
See
to
you
the
on
thing.
twitch.tv/drunkle. Yeah, we got to raise a glass. Mick died tonight. God bless him. It's all right. He was old. He died of, time. But, it is what it is. Thank you very much, guys. Polly.
That's what I tell people
Natasha.
when they're like, well, how'd your mom die? I'm like, she's 82. It's just a side effect of being 82.
She died of fucking life, yet.
She died of old. It's just is what it is.
Have a good rest of the stream, and I'll see you over on twitch.tv/drunkleplays tomorrow for a little bit of Knights of the Old Republic. What?
Later.
Later.
Later. 223-1627. Thank you for the $5. Don't be like that, Polly. Valina's usually right, unlike this broad here. There would be the difference. If you're going to actually somebody, do better than fucking Google.
Sam, if you're out there, you want to jump in? Sam has the key, right? He can just come in here, can't he?
How the hell would I know?
That's a good question.
You're the one who has literally the only one who has the power to give out the keys. I don't know.
Have you heard about the tunnel juice?
Did you just say what I think you said?
Tunnel juice, yeah.
Okay, all right. No.
Dude. This is one of my favorite stories. So, a synagogue in New York City they found out that Jews dug secret tunnels into the synagogogue. And they were trying to fill the tunnels.
COVID law rules?
Yes. To circumvent
Good on you,
laws.
man.
And they were trying to fill the tunnels with concrete because they dug it under the streets and under the sidewalks and shit.
Was it causing sinkholes?
Yes.
Nice. Sinkholes and circumvention of COVID. It's two of my favorite things.
It's crazy. It's the funniest fucking stuff. And the cops showed up en masse to the synagogue and Jews were escaping out the tunnel. So there's videos of Jews popping up behind fucking newspaper kiosks.
Right, yeah. Coming out of manholes and walking out of storm drains. That's awesome.
It's the funniest shit I have ever seen. Oh, everything I've read said they were about COVID laws, but this meme it hit me perfectly. The Yiddish catacombs. If you get bored later on Noir Bar, just look up Jew tunnels. It's the funniest shit I have ever seen. Oh, anyway. So anti-Israel, speaking of Jews, protesters who shut down the New York City bridge were linked to AOC and funded by the Rockefellers. That's interesting. That's a hell of a headline right there.
It is.
That is a hell of a fucking headline. Ooh, I'm sorry, Chunky Milk, you didn't get your stream boss confetti. Sitting at 67,800 HP, which is pretty significant. You might hold on to that through the end of the show. Now, here's a video of the protest. Lift the siege on Gaza right now. Lift it now. TikTokers are mad.
TikTokers mad.
But here is why this show is called To Be Determined. Chicago O'Hare Airport is shutting down their moving and hotel shuttle pickup system so it can house illegal immigrants.
Really?
Yep. That's the notice. And here is the shuttle area. But it gets much, much worse. This is going on in New York. They're shutting down high schools in New York to house illegals.
Oh, this is cots. This is beds. They're bringing in food.
They're bringing in cots, beds, food, while shutting down the high school to house migrants.
And they've got a crushed fucking budget, as any major city does. And they're still putting taxpayer money towards all of this.
So this is exactly why the stream goal is called Yeet the Human Aliens, because they're doing this. But look at this.
Why not? Why not? I gotta see where my tax dollars are going.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that lady's absolutely right. And no one's ever going to see this except for strange people on the internet. Yeah.
It lets some
and it should be seen like, holy shit, like, lady, good for you. And I agree with Zed, absolutely. It's like, send them more illegals. They're not suffering enough, though. They're not. This isn't enough to make a major voting city like New York think differently. Because they're, well, you don't want orange tyrant, do ya? Oh, you're right. Here, more Democrats.
Now I do,
no, they're not suffering remotely enough. New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, none of them suffer more. I don't want people to suffer, but nothing is really going to change their ideological perspective over to practical realities, except for an absolute tsunami of a change.
Liquor,
you know what I mean?
Booze.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. That is why this show is called To Be Determined. You guys kind of jumped the gun on it. Not your fault. But, okay, airports are full. Hotels are full. Schools are full. What's next? Residential homes?
This is a worship, I would imagine.
No, residential homes, that's to be determined. We'll see if those are full or not. We might house migrants there. That is when you're going to see a lot of fucking people against this, but that you voted for this motherfucker. Jose and his 12 adult male children, that's going to be at your house, my friend. The most interesting part about this whole thing in particular is being shut down for migrants only in the district that voted majority red in the whole area. Really? If you have an article for that, shoot it my way. That would be great to slide in here.
Ooh, Darth Geist. Bring up an interesting point. I didn't know that was going on in Massachusetts. It wants residents to house illegals. Think about this for a second. Passing a law about you have to if you have open bedrooms. The Third Amendment will suddenly mean something. It's not directly
that's
related.
The one nobody remembers, but
it's the one no one remembers. And it's so American to not remember it because it's beyond the pale. No quartering of soldiers in private homes during peacetime. And it's like, that would never happen. And it's, now I'm not, no, it's not, no, it shouldn't. And it's not directly analogous because those aren't soldiers. But the idea that your private home a distant government will tell you who and how and when you're going to have people in your house that you don't know. That notion there, now that'll something to kick the American libertarian nuts hard and make people angry.
Mm-hmm.
That's an interesting thought, Darth Geist. I hadn't even considered, I didn't know Massachusetts was doing that because I'm thinking, what would cause the sea change? And the only thing I can think of is, like I said, that tsunami of what Texas has been dealing with, what Arizona has been dealing with forever and a day. Now you NIMBYs deal with it.
I was going to say, that's when NIMBY gets to literal B. You grab that. Let's move on.
C. Thomas, thank you for the $2. It's discussing that these city fuckwits are putting illegal trash before actual citizens. Deport. Yeah, what does citizenship mean, and what is the point of consent of the governed? What this is you guys talk about democracy so much. It's not insular looking. When people talk about where's your kindness, where's your Christian charity, where's your whatever, you want to know where my charity is? To the people that are here and already downtrodden and suffering, people that have been getting the short end of the stick in country. It's more kind to not let them in and then have to feed them by bits and pieces and piecemeal and then discover jobs for them when there aren't enough jobs or whatever. The kindest thing you can do is have a secure border to
send them
make
back.
sure that there are enough resources to go around for everything. And no, it's not enough to simply be Bernie Sanders or whatever socialist pinko fucktard said, wealthiest country in the world, we should just be able to make it happen. You guys in your penny from heaven thinking like, oh, it'll just rain money. Fuck off.
I was at I had to go shopping for my aunt today. You know, need groceries, milk, cheese, eggs, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to her house and she's watching some masterminds. It's where like, you know, smart people and super smart people go head to head game show shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, this is the Green Mountain State. 20 questions. And I'm like, it's Vermont. The answer is Vermont. Nobody got it. Then it's like, is it in the Midwest? No. Is it in the western part of the country? No. Like, it's Vermont. How much more clear could it be? Mountains, snowing, Vermont. It's Vermont. And one of the clues was Bernie Sanders is senator here. I'm like, look, one of these fucking commies are going to get it immediately. And instantly, they fucking got it. Like, of course. They only know from that. They couldn't point Vermont out on a map, but they know that because of Bernie Sanders. Anyway. The VA is helping pay for migrant treatment. Over 400,000 families, veterans, wait for theirs. So they're taking a total of $94.3 million in taxpayer money and putting it towards housing for migrants. But meanwhile, here is one of the New York City School District teachers talking.
My name is Daniela Souza Igorov. I'm an immigrant from Brazil. My husband is an immigrant from Ukraine, and my husband's relatives are war refugees here in the U.S. under the United for Ukraine program.
Luna, it does sound very much like treason. Again, stream goal. That is exactly why it is what it is.
New York City is our home. I believe legal immigration has made New York one of the best cities in the world. But the current crisis of open borders and no policy to prioritize who should be allowed to enter our country is threatening New York City. This week, 4,000 students at James Madison High School in Brooklyn were kicked out of their school in the middle of the day to turn their school building into a migrant shelter overnight.
Could you imagine being that parent getting that phone call? Your son, little Jimmy, is coming home early because we had to shut the school down to house a few thousand migrants.
So where is he going to school? And what the fuck? I mean, that school was part of the taxes I paid, in addition to the additional school fees that I pay every year.
The levy, et cetera. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, that's all going to keep that school up, along with all the other parents who did so. And not only were there illegals going to school there, whose parents or them did not pay for any of that. Now the whole thing is shut down and it's just a giant shelter for them.
Yep.
I am surprised that New York politicians aren't making this more a fuck Texas thing than anything.
You would think. I think they have too much of the onus to hold right now to say it's fuck Texas. It's all remote. But here's Poopy Pants to say Jesus. The quiet part out loud.
Fucking Nadler.
And we need immigrants in this country. Forget the fact that the farm that our vegetables would rot in the ground if they weren't being picked by many immigrants, many illegal immigrants. The fact is that the birth rate in this country is way below replacement level, which means
we don't need to import tens of millions of foreign military-age men to, I got to be careful with what I say here, to forcibly increase the birth rates.
Our population is going to start shrinking.
This is saying the quiet part out loud. He said the whole thing. Like, Nadler, two things that you just confirmed that you would deny confirming, but you actually just did, and you're too fucking senile to know it. One, you confirmed replacement theory. You actually used the word replacement. You just confirmed replacement theory, you fucking idiot. And then number two, you also just confirmed, you racist fuck, that you want a whole bunch of immigrants because the immigration system in the United States is racist. It preferences people from non-white majority countries.
Because it's easier for them to walk over the border. White majority countries do it correctly. They don't want Ukrainian actual war refugees, Russian war refugees. They don't want them because they're white. They want the other ones.
We need immigrants in this country, and it's mostly the fruit would rot in the ground if it wasn't there being picked by immigrants, mostly illegal immigrants. So you want a 1984 society of proles at the bottom doing all the manual labor?
Literally.
Like that. This is robber baron capitalism as stereotypically presented in the fucking 19th century. What the fuck, Nadler? What the fuck?
Their placement is to be determined. Their fluctuation is to be determined. What else is to be determined is, if you remember correctly, during 2023, the job report was like, oh, there's about 500,000 new jobs created in America. Well, they say they overestimated by about 450,000. So the real number is about 40,000 new jobs in 2023. Not 500,000 like they claimed.
Alcohol, liquor, booze.
So job growth, also to be determined. You want to grab that real quick?
I do. C. Thomas, thanks for the $2. We don't need more immigrants. We just need a government who doesn't see the actual citizens as the bottom of the barrel priority. And of course, he mentions the new sharecropper plan. Yeah.
My bell's not working. There we go.
Our fruit would literally rot in the ground. And the majority of them are moving to agricultural
New York,
land.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Vermont.
New York, Chicago, with all that farmland.
What the fuck, farmland in New York City. All right, guys, that's it for the news. I'm significantly black-pilled. We're 170 from goal. Chunky Milk's holding on. Polly has dope donations we need to see. So do I. Let's get into the little fucking palate cleansers. I'm going to let this play as long as I can without commentary. All right?
That bad, huh?
I cannot stand how the news has...
Shut up! Be quiet!
That was fucking quick.
She didn't even get to say a word. Shut up! Be quiet!
I'll grab it in 1 second.
I cannot stand how the news has been dogging Gen Z and calling them lazy for not wanting to work a 9-to-5 for the rest of their lives. Let me put it in perspective for everybody who's a little confused here, okay? I work 5 days out of the week, 40 hours a week, okay? I do not make enough to live on my own. I would not make enough to pay rent, water, electric, and eat. All by myself. I would not be capable of doing that. 20 years ago when you were getting started, you could live on your own. 20 years ago when you first started, you were able to do everything that I am now struggling to do. Let me add another perspective here. You've been working for 20 years. You have 20 years of working experience behind your belt. You have 20 years of experience in a career that has allowed you to gain raises, to get more money, to profit you in an economy that you created. You can sit here and you can call Gen Z lazy all you want, but I've been working my tail end off just to barely make it by. And respectfully, I don't want to do that for the rest of my life. I don't want to work my tail end off, wasting all of my life working just to barely be able to pay my bills. And that is what you created, not Gen Z. We're just here getting started. You've been doing it for the last 20 years. You tell me how it got ruined. We can sit here and we can call Gen Z lazy all you want, but you let the economy turn into what it did. You let it all run to hell. And now it's Gen Z's fault because we don't want to work to fix your mistakes.
You know, I'm having a real hard time disagreeing with her.
I was about to say, I was waiting to find the problem, and I'm like,
there is no.
She's working at Walmart, apparently, so she's willing to do a not great job. She probably took Walmart because of the benefits, in addition to the not particularly great side. Is she wrong? I mean,
no, she's not
dollars
wrong at
she's
all.
earning don't have the spending power that 20 year ago dollar did. I don't think she's wrong at all.
You and I, you're what, mid 30s?
Mm-hmm.
You and I both joined the workforce 15, 20 years ago. That's when we really got started doing it. If we we could have saved up enough to live on our own. I've lived on my own. You live on your own. We could have done all this. These kids can't do that. There's no chance in hell. There's no fucking chance these kids could do this.
And it's where I start disagreeing.
No fault of their own.
She was saying, like, you let this happen. That part is true. We're here trying to fix your mistakes. That's not true. You know what I mean? Like your generation is trying to vote in all the free stuff. Now, you might not, lady who works at Walmart. I'm not saying because she didn't say that at all. But the majority of Gen Zers are like, free college, free this, free that. And you know, you do that, you debase the currency by printing more and more and more and more and more and more. And the situation that you're talking about, that you're dealing with, and she legitimately is going to get worse and worse and worse and worse because your generation wants free. So
Molly Okami in the chat has an interesting point. She's not completely wrong, but her generation expects to make 6 figures out of college. If you make low 5 figures, you can't live on your own. You have to have roommates. You have to, if you make under $40,000 a year, you're not going to live on your own. And the average income in America is what, $25,000? You can't live on your own at under 40,000. There's no way. There's no fucking way. Unless you have roommates, unless you have something, you're not going to be able to do it. It's not feasible anymore. I saw something that said the average cost of living has increased between $8,000 and $12,000 in the past 3 years, and that's 1/3 of the average income.
Yeah.
How can you expect people to live on their own like that? She's not wrong. But it is her generation that keeps voting people in that is going to devalue every dollar you make.
What's a nepo? Only the nepo hires can afford. Oh, okay, right, all right.
Maybe
I thought it was an acronym. I was trying to figure out what it stood for. I get it now. Right. Yeah. Only the nepotism hires can afford to.
Guess I was right.
That sounds about right because they get stuck to the. Yeah. Everyone in chat's like, nepotism, moron. I'm like, okay. All right.
Fucking idiots.
The flood comes, man. No,
Devil Fruit for 5. Joe Biden says no amendment is absolute. They can all be removed, even slavery, according to our president. They will house these foreign soldiers to make our home. If they can fucking try. They can fucking try.
Zombie Teddy has a point. So then blame Gen X. Good luck with that. Yeah, for 2 reasons. 1, because Gen X isn't really responsible for it. And 2, Gen X, come on, they're not taking responsibility for nothing. It's kind of how they are.
Darth Geist, we talked about this on Tucker Tuesday a couple of weeks ago. I think the average, the mean maybe, the average income that the bank looks for to give you a home loan is like $400,000 a year. Nobody can buy a home anymore, but BlackRock certainly can. All these companies certainly can.
Well, it's a good thing that they've
bought half of the
priorities
farmland
as a megacorp too, huh? It's a good thing they got the right priorities as a megacorp too, huh?
It's
what, making money and returning value to their shareholders? No. Restructuring society with a Davos frame of mind for the better. You will own nothing and be happy.
It is very blackpilling, but she's not wrong.
No, I don't think she is.
You can work. Baba Yaga in the chat said it. I work 2 jobs. What was it? I have a skilled job and an education. I work as a paralegal, and I don't make enough money to live on my own. As a paralegal, you had to go to school.
That's how you end up doing things like 35-year mortgages and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. 4 jobs. If you count YouTube as a job.
And we're not, our generation, yours, mine, Polly, even though we're a few years apart, we're not going to see Social Security.
No.
Unless something drastic happens, we're working until we die.
Well,
which I hope is soon.
The claim of like any kind of economist that you know when you see what odds the Vegas bookmakers are giving on such and such a candidate because they've got their actual money riding on it. They don't have ideology riding on it. So check what they're saying. That's going to be a little bit more of a little bit better of an indicator. Check investment people that have to deal with long-term investments. When they're 10 years out, they are investing with the prediction that 80% probability of austerity measures in 10 years are going to be full in effect and the norm. And because we're not going to see Social Security, right? But it's not going anywhere because entitlement payments are the one thing that are, as they're called, Medicare, Medicaid, pensions, etc., are all fit into that general group of those kind of payments. They're not going anywhere because the most active voting group are people that are 55 years and older, regardless of other demographics they fit into. So politicians who want to keep their jobs and want to remain viable as politicians are never going to touch that stuff. And okay, but what does that mean? Well, everything else has to be cut into then. And there's your austerity measures right there. You think they're going to cut the size of the federal government?
No.
No, they're not going to do that.
Spoofer said, what is the community notes? The first note is, this is not because of Joe Biden being in office. Wages have lagged behind inflation for many years now. Okay, let's take a look at the aggregated inflation from TrueFlation.com from February of 2021 to October of 2023 or 2020. No, give me not 1 year. Give me the 3 year. There we go. From February of 21 to September of 2023, it is at 23%, up from 1.6 aggregated inflation. So inflation was up, but it is up 20 times in the past 3 years. It's not because of Joe Biden. No, but that has had a massive effect on it.
Oh, am I pointing at Joe Biden saying, "Oh, it's because of him"? No, it's the factors that were going on when he came into office, and he didn't change any of the policies. Yes, the trajectory was there. Did he do anything? Did his administration, saying with Joe Biden, him and his whole administration is what I'm referring to, right? No, they didn't change anything in the direction. They didn't change policies with the Fed. They didn't stop minting money like it was fucking crazy. It's debasing currency just by printing like they've been doing. And it's certainly not Biden alone. That's been going on since, oh, good Lord, the late Clinton administration is when they started printing, and they haven't stopped. Literally, there hasn't been a break since late Clinton.
Spoofers, it is Statista is the link they're looking for, and it's wages and inflation, but even that doesn't really... Yeah, look at that. They're saying that inflation was at 9% in June of 22.
Felda in chat, I'm going to be sick. Do you remember, Felda, when Sin said it's time for the feel-good palate cleansers? I do.
Okay, I got it. Are you ready? We're just going to make fun of somebody. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, I do.
Right.
There will be no spooky.
There will be no
Why are you always leaning out of a window?
They're just halfway there.
They're considering Canadian healthcare as an option. Is that what's going on?
Cut this year. Just kidding.
Look how yellow their teeth is. Their teeth are.
Spooky, spooky haircut. Spooky,
look how yellow the walls are.
A lot of smoking happening here.
Spooky, spooky haircut. Spooky, spooky haircut. Oh!
It's not spooky though. What's the
Look
problem?
at that high blood pressure. Those cheeks are so red.
You heard my theory, right? On Trigglypuff, that's where it started.
Okay, what's your theory?
Take Trigglypuff. Now you remember the legend.
That's what started my whole dynasty on YouTube.
That is awesome. Is that true? Is that what was like a significant launch for you?
That my first thing that ever made me make a video was the Matt Toller incident.
Yeah.
But Trigglypuff was what got me hooked. Because I saw the video.
Keep your speed up, keep your speed.
I saw the video and I was like, what the fuck made this fat... Yeah, I was like, what made this fat bitch so mad? And that got me hooked on YouTube.
Well, so my theory was you take Trigglypuff, okay? I'm going to put, just like as an experiment, okay? And let's assume that Trigglypuff consents to this, I can change your life completely.
Okay.
Like your outlook and everything, okay? Here's what's going to happen. no social media for you. Give me your phone.
Yeah.
Okay. No internet access for you. You can have all the books you want. You know what I mean? But none of the friends you hang around, you need to stop talking to them. Okay?
Right.
For 8 weeks. That's all I need is 8 weeks of no social media, all the books you want, but no internet. Okay. You are going on a diet. It's going to be put front.
Three hots and a cot.
Yeah, it's going to be put before you buy a dietitian. It's not going to be no food. No, it's going to be a lot of food. It's just not going to be a lot of this salty, fatty shit that you're used to. Okay?
Right.
And you are going to exercise, basic cardio, nothing hardcore. We're not doing strength building, just basic cardio. 8 weeks later, the person would have dropped weight. We know they would have.
A ton.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
when you're that big, you'll drop a fucking lot.
You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the part, like, you're going to lose weight, like, right away. Like, that person has no body pride. You could tell there's a lot of embarrassment there. There just would be. All of a sudden, there's body pride. I haven't heard any angry feminist shit coming in my ears. I haven't heard about hate.
I hope it's not coming in your ears.
Well, you know what I mean? I'm telling you, 8 weeks is all it would take for someone like Trigglypuff. This person right here, stop talking to your friends, get the fuck off social media, take a fucking diet, and whatever path of spiritualism you want to follow, if it's just basic meditation, if it's organized religion, whatever, something for your soul. Or whatever you want to call it, something for your mind, right? Just every day do those things. And that's real basic shit. And it's like, who are you, Jordan Peterson? Yeah, clean up your room while you're at it, too.
You should.
These people would be unrecognizable. They live a poisonous fucking life, man.
That's a fucking great point. That is very good. Remove yourself, treat yourself, and see how you feel afterward.
I don't think they would go back because be like, I haven't felt this good in years. I believe you.
Yeah, it's not going to take much effort to believe either, honestly.
And then show Trigglypuff the video of her doing the arm flap wave, and then
it's creating a fucking tsunami.
Let's see it, let's check it.
Got a spider web and a bat and a
spider web. Dude, my head hurts. Okay, I think this killed me. It wasn't the black pilling economic news. It was the yellow tooth.
What's it? Is this from this person's account or someone else posted it?
No, this is from somebody else's account. I pray to Buddha, Allah, and Jesus himself. I don't ever meet this person.
I just wondering what's their Zer's name.
Oh, I have no fucking clue. Is this a child? No, this is a full-grown ass tax-paying voting adult.
Assuming that they work and just don't live off of government benefits.
Okay, well, you get my point. This is a voting age adult.
I'm willing to bet that they claim 3 different disabilities.
Oh, wait, we could look it up. Actually,
it's like psychological disabilities, probably diabetes. 99. Yeah, tax paying Z Hero. And they go. What reacts to that? Yeah, right. Tax paying my ass.
Fuzz
Maybe on the Twinkies
99.
they buy at the grocery store. Wow.
Hold on. Okay, here we go. Almost 500,000 followers. The latest upload.
Whoa.
Positive comments come my way this weekend, and to be honest, my mental health the last few days has been absolute garbage. It really hasn't been good, I'll be honest.
I believe you.
Yeah, it's not going to take much effort to believe.
You seem like somebody who is in the pits of depression and then manic, like you're the greatest person in the world.
I gotta see what this is.
Oh, so I know that people
like
who
a dolphin.
don't identify as the gender they were assigned at birth can identify as trans? But why the heck does their flag look like this, huh?
I think I'm allergic to this.
Hold on. Well, that's a... Is Zer saying okay or no, that shouldn't be?
It should not be. That's what I'm taking away.
I can't believe it's been 3 years since my most liked video went viral.
Asking my family what their pronouns are. This is gonna be a late. Wish me luck.
Okay. All right. I got nothing for this. Anyway, Polly, do you have anything you want to show before we get out of here?
Just fall into depressive silence.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, we're going to be doing War Bar later on tonight, 12:30 a.m. Eastern over on my channel. Sam will be there. Far will be there. It'll be fun.
That will be
good time, and
very
it won't.
fun.
We're not going to be looking at any of that.
Do you want me to send you the link to that?
No.
Are you sure? Fuck
Yes.
off, Shelly.
I'm good.
I'm still waiting for these palate cleansers. Well, I played the one at the beginning of the show because it was funny and I didn't want to wait.
Carrier, who let these tards have internet access? You know what the key thing is? They don't need to know how to use a computer or any kind of software on it. It's all TikTok, so all they need is their phone.
Yeah.
That's the frightening part.
That's most of it, though.
It made tarding easy.
Well, here, Polly, here's a palate cleanser. Here's my man. This homeboy right here is training for the British are coming.
Nice. Just practicing that shouldering and acquiring move. I can dig it.
Good for you, sir. In lighter news today, my daughter turned 3. Well, happy birthday, little Luna.
Nice.
That's awesome. You weren't here earlier. My boys had their birthday this week, too. They're getting so old. Holy fucking shit, man. I want to take
they're
some
grown
of this.
up. You're getting old.
Shut up. I want to take some of this stream goal money. I want to get them some Pokemon cards. Well, that is it for tonight, guys. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Thank you for an incredible, incredible show. Guys, you have a fantastic evening and a fantastic weekend. And we will see you all Monday. Good night, everybody.
Have a good night, everyone. Thank you for the donations. You guys rock. Yay!
Noir Bar later. Oh, I have a video going up on Sin and Sass.